Someone is just heading off somewhere.
Men jag tror att på lite framgångsrik see what's right.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, sure did.
Yeah, I gotta be careful.
You don't say it fast.
That's true. Hey, Dragon. We're moving out with a plan to make sure you, next thing you know it's still. I let you do what you do.
Alrighty, and I'm good to go.
Got it.
Oh wait, no, I need to get a smog. There was one on the ground here.
That's mine. You can have it.
There we go. I look like a cool boy now. Yeah.
Now you look the part.
I also have the dumb helmet. Is it? Oh, this is.
What the fuck is the AMPCR?
No. Wrong backpack. There we go.
AMPCR, yes. DRC. What?
Right.
Well, I have it
I don't
now.
know what we're doing.
I know what we're doing. Let me show
That's
you.
good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take this. It's mine now. Haha.
I thought you were gonna take the gun. I might take that gun.
No.
The AIR or IAR?
Yeah.
What's wrong with the G36?
What the fuck does it,
Yeah, you're right. Oh, that's a nice sight.
I just took the fucking side.
Suppose.
I know what you are doing. We're going here.
He has a silencer on it. Why?
We should probably follow Finn.
I'm guessing it's part of the fucking recon marksman whatever team. Oh, a fucking radio here.
Long
I don't
range.
fucking need that.
I'll take it. Fuck it. I don't have a radio anyways.
Oh yeah.
I guess I'll be.
Don't tell anybody cool, but
What are we again?
I don't know.
Wait a second. What radio are we supposed to have?
What radio are we on?
Whatever's in the arsenal.
We are on this.
Got it.
Yay.
This works.
How the fuck does
Maybe
the
turn
stereo
the fucking there we
thing
go.
work?
The stereo setting.
Try again.
Who are
What
these people
frequency are we
killing
gonna
us?
use?
Two.
Hello? Kinda?
I'll follow him. I don't know where I'm going. I've got no map, no GPS. Gotta get the beer out of the freezer in 10 minutes. Looks like stamina's off. No stamina, we can run everywhere. Let's run into danger!
User joined your channel.
Gotta keep an eye on the time. I can't get left behind. No, don't go into the open field. No!
Recon has eyes on civilians in the compound. Are those friendlies coming in from the front gate?
I'm just following Dragon.
Don't push down too
User
close.
left your channel. User joined your channel.
Where's our lot supposed to be then?
Probably down there.
I'm
I'm gonna make myself right here.
Yeah, they're down there.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
Right, I need to shift behind you and watch this backwards, so I'm going to do this. Okay, you're good to keep going.
Shit.
Told you this.
And Dragon.
Well, she's off behind me apparently.
I'm gonna chuck a nade in that
Dragon,
building
go
over there.
red.
Okay, chuck a nade in building, chuck a nade in building.
User left your channel.
World Ted for the Ted for the shooting now.
User joined your channel.
Ow.
There's a guy watching the fucking doorway.
Alright, Skelly, you're stable, but you've still got 200 on one of your legs. I'm gonna go look
Bravo's
at
been
that
in
guy.
the compound. If you're fragging it, you're wrong. I just said Bravo's in the compound.
Watch it.
Haha,
Oh,
bloody
you idiot.
tabbed.
You got 2 guys down.
Okay, we can start
This there, my stick.
device organized on the hostel inside the checkpoint building.
Stay down, Dragon.
I'm up.
Ah,
Medic don't have a pack.
Ooh. That was silly.
Continue clearing barracks.
This guy's down.
yeah, there's 2 of them over there.
And con. Where you at? Clear. Follow me. Follow me. And con.
Okay, you're over there.
That looks like I'm being dragged away, so I can't help you, Danny.
Hey, we got a VIP in here.
Why are you lone wolfing? Bad.
User left your channel.
Caleb, you got somebody to medic. Hurry up and go.
Where?
User joined your channel.
South.
Where?
Map. I've got a
Right at
map.
the entrance, Caleb. Open the door, Baron.
Yeah, this bad.
Let's move to the next one.
Bottom me.
Opening.
but damn.
Guys, if you're few of you in
Yeah,
barracks,
it's just-
doing wrong.
That guy
You're
was
in barracks,
just alive.
not free.
Hey, nuke pass.
Civilian-
Civilians inside that building. I'm not sure if you want to take a look and radio that
Yeah,
up
let's go.
to
Hey guys, I got Danny down over here.
Green bathroom.
Count front.
Bathroom career.
Clear.
Repeat the question.
Medic.
Me too, please.
We are on 7-0.
Barrack clear.
Hey, firm.
What did it?
All barracks are clear.
Break. Hi, command. It's ground command.
Dylan, could you pack me, please?
It's ready for a
Get a
pack.
second.
In a minute.
Alpha, I'll need your medic over
yeah.
near the northeasternmost barracks.
Next to me. Our team's now
Thank
already
you.
working with them.
Red team, move to the checkpoint.
Hi, this is ground.
These guys have got maps on them.
Right, moving east to the checkpoint.
Maps?
Yeah, all these guys got maps. Right, one last bandage on him.
Steal it from Dragon.
Oops.
Go.
I'll let him finish up.
Yeah,
Sure.
User left your channel.
Where we
Okay,
came from.
technical coming in east. Get ready.
70,
User
wasn't it?
joined your channel.
Copies. Get in position facing east.
Danny, when you get up, if you go straight in the building, there's a guy with a bigger backpack and more ammo for you.
Red team,
Hi,
hold
command.
looking east.
Ground command.
guys are all literally up
in the
same hole.
Something, by the way, something.
Bad Wolf, I might go to look, see if I can find any better AT.
Actual UN guys.
It's so confusing right now, Skelly. I don't know.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with shooting you on, guys.
Alpha.
Hey, currently most of Red stacked around you. They're working on Danny, if you didn't know.
Blue, fuck
Oh,
off somewhere
here's
else.
KLM is getting him.
Yes, it popped up. I'll check it later.
Say that was command building.
Hey. Yeah, everyone can see it. Am I the only fucking medic?
We can just shoot him with guns then.
And by the way, there's 2 guys.
How far down the road?
200, 300.
Okay. I think I see him.
Bathrooms get a bigger machine gun. I've got an
User
M84 and I
joined
can
your
get a PKP.
Up to you.
Please don't stand up, please.
This is so unorganized, it's not even funny.
2 techies?
I gotta pop away for 2 minutes. Be back in a minute.
Pub isn't the safest place to be.
Gotta pop away for 2 minutes. I'll be back in a minute.
I would have done my leadership today. I didn't particularly want to team lead, but I'll keep it up anyway.
On my way.
Kira coming in from the east, let's just get on the northeast corner, away from the clusterfuck at the gate.
Anyone got any spaces to carry max for me?
Yes. Does.
If I take a backpack here, Danny.
Did you carry a box?
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
infantry moving.
The one that's in the
towards
ground
us.
now?
Suggest we go
Yeah.
and meet them in the field.
It's grabbing. Right.
Fucking, we're gonna
Bravo.
fuck them. They're lightly armed.
Let's pull northeast.
We can fuck those guys up.
I'm pretty,
I'm just getting some minutes.
Yeah, make sure everyone's on 7-0, please.
I swear to God.
Sorry, Badwolf, could you repeat that? Man was yelling in my ear.
But alright.
Make sure all of your team is on 7-0, Skelly.
We'll go, I'll go check them now.
Auntie 7-0, please.
Covering that.
Oh, tester 7-0.
Are any of you not carrying a bag at all?
Dragon 7-0, please.
Wait,
Break.
Dragon 7-0, please. Checking on
Alpha,
it.
I need your guys on the back.
I'm back.
Just in case somebody
Are any of you
comes
not
out,
carrying a bag
Alpha
at
on the
all?
back to the west. Bleeds has no shot anyway.
Have they buggered off without me yet?
Dragon, come here.
Oh,
Follow me.
Yeah, I'm coming in. Hey, where's the command at?
Baron has a shot.
I'm back.
Pick up this
Come on.
guy's bag.
Hey, where's command at?
Econ.
This guy's back?
Yeah, you guys
Yeah,
are
this
happy?
guy's bag. Or you just carried it.
Anyone have
Econ, you
idea
say
on
there
the
were
uniforms?
civvies
in that technical?
Dragon, don't do that. Get the
yeah,
knapsack.
Oh, I'm back.
Yeah, that technical coming down.
Oh,
It's
dear.
Danny,
armed.
get him to take a
Looks like
knapsack
civilians,
and the guys
but we don't
carrying
know
them.
what.
See if you can get and see if they have
I mean,
any
there's
type
a
of
guy-
weapons or anything like
They
that.
do-
If they have a weapon.
Civilians,
Dragon.
they do have weapons. it is
Recommend we
technical.
hold fire.
Yeah.
and
Moving
fire
from the
upon.
east. Hey, command,
How
can you
much
see
do
if you
you
have
have?
152 or if you have jet?
Go ahead.
Quite a bit, mate.
Actually, yeah, take this back. Take this back here. Drop your bag over this pipe over here. Just drop your bag.
Back away.
Can't see shit.
Alpha Costa technicals down.
User left your channel.
Alpha to Bravo, may I ask why you guys have people still looting? What do you mean? We've been talking for the past 5 minutes about technicals and troops coming from the east.
Bravo, this is ground command.
Second, request permission for looting to move northeast.
I got him. Chris, where you at?
Understood. Hey, Blue, let's move. Blue,
Look
let's
at
move.
this guy and go into inventory. And take his knapsack. Right, well, Adolf, I went round to everybody and told them to get on 70. The burden was
Yeah.
taken off, right?
what we're doing here then?
And take them boxes. And then there's another guy here. He's got 57 and 323S. And this guy here.
Bravo, there is an arsenal in one of the southeastern buildings if you guys want to go check
User
that out
left your
too.
channel.
Does it have packs? What are we supposed to do with the prisoners in the southeastern building?
Danny,
Where's
do
the
not knock
sauce?
me in, Danny. Auntie. Oh no, it's Auntie. Don't knock me in, Auntie. 'Cause if you do, I can't get out.
Bad.
Alright,
I'm seeing
everyone, we're
arsenal
headed
in
back
there.
to the whole point we had before this kicked off.
I don't know, Auntie, but what you can do is if you go in
Let's
there, I
move.
can lock you in from this computer.
Dragon, where are you at?
Yeah, I
You
don't want to do that
can't
then.
I'm not gonna.
You got us there?
Please, I'm running
Skelly, make sure you're keeping track of your team.
If Dragon's with Danny at the moment, I've got RT and World Tester next to me.
Okay. 5th Ace, did you get out of the pack?
Definitely no Arsenal.
I haven't been able to find one yet.
Say again?
I have not found one yet, no.
There's an arsenal in this compound.
Looks like a small command outpost that's out here, but it does.
What does it look like?
I don't know, I've just been told. Anyway, hold on, let me talk to ground.
Found it. It's over here.
The arsenal is on the south side of the main command building over to the west. Inside the
South
garage.
side, main building.
South side.
Still no good scope though.
Who on command needed earplugs?
In fact, I've only got what I've got.
Kayla would.
I don't get anything else.
Arsenal right here, dude. Arsenal over here.
Rob, are you guys at hold point?
No, I think most of Red's moving to go to the Arsenal times now.
Arsenal there. Arsenal over here.
Did you get a pack, 5th Ace?
User joined your channel.
I've got a PKP right now. Battle, so.
5th Ace, did you get a pack yet?
Negative, sorry, I was in the arsenal, I didn't reply.
Is there not, can you not get packs out of that?
Nope.
Has it taken my map?
To our southwest and west from the
fuck.
building, is that right?
Be careful.
Yeah,
Don't go into the Ace Arsenal. It steals your stuff.
Use the vanilla arsenal.
Yeah, don't go into the Ace Arsenal. It steals your stuff.
Monster to follow. If you follow that into the eyes, so you got an X-ray of this.
Or we're waiting on now.
Still
User left
working
your
on
channel.
getting a pack so we don't get fucked, since we're going to be operating by ourselves, it sounds like.
User joined your channel.
I'll take all the maps. Because we've got no bloody maps. So if I can drop maps into every orifice I've got.
Alpha to high.
High command's not there. Ground.
That's 3 maps.
Can I get ambiguous or silver's right here? Can I just get ambiguous silver?
You can take it if you want.
Hey.
If you're not me or 5th Ace, go ahead and push up to the whole point that we pushed off from.
Well, the next piece of fuel is.
Yeah, just another warning. The Ace Arsenal will eat any equipment you've picked up off the dead.
Why does he not want?
On to either of a map, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it eats the maps.
Right, I've got you a spare map and compass.
Oh, it's alright. I got 2 other spare maps in my knapsack.
Go for ground.
If Red, head to the front of the compound, go back to the whole point and wait for Bad Wolf.
It is.
Whole point.
Want us to move out on foot, Bad Wolf? Do you want us to take anything specific?
50 cal off-road is fucking usable.
Hey, Firm, move out on foot to the whole point.
Okay.
Red. Red, come.
Roger that. So they can have. So the repaired, rearmed, and rebuilt.
Yep, I'm aware of that one. I'm gonna have Bravo move on foot. Stand by.
Hi, Auntie. We're going up there at the moment.
You fucking scared me as well.
Roger.
Up Dragon. Heading up.
Alright, I have beer. I have fish and chips. Because it was Friday. Oh, it was Friday 8 minutes ago.
The wine
So
pot.
fish and chips.
Just go.
Something to do with religion, fish and chips, apparently. Don't know. Great British institution like that. I don't know.
Right then, Bad Wolf, all the Reds outside the compound, heading back to the whole point.
Lovely.
Life is better when you've got 762.
Should be advised, I was youngest now, I weigh 40 kilos. So.
Life is better when you got 40 mil.
I'm carrying an extra mag.
Alright.
Danny. Do demo.
You got an extra one?
Yeah, a extra mag, but it's partially eaten into.
It's fine, it's still some rounds for me.
Alright, Bravo, are you all at the whole point?
Just very much.
Hey, Firm, 5th Ace and I are on the way.
User joined your channel.
We're gonna find on foot the best possible route to the next Mark Bravo home point that ground has marked for us.
So basically dark east, from where the whole point is.
This has to be the whole point.
A AK with an underslung. Do you want to switch out to that? So you're going to keep with that because you can keep replying off the dead.
That should be alright.
Good.
Advise I need to change my graphics settings.
Yeah, you got a moment's waiting for Bad Wolf.
User joined your channel.
So we're there heading straight east to that.
Hello? Dude, I didn't start.
Danny, it looks like
with
that compound we're heading to is have a steep gully between us and it, and it's all like a steep slope all the way around. Looks like rock face as well.
Lovely. First meal of the day. First meal of yesterday. Damn, this is my first meal in 2 days.
User left your
We held
channel.
on the hill just south.
10 past midnight. How was that for breakfast?
Southeast of the marker there. We have a good line of sight.
Where are we?
Disregard, it's not a hill, it's a gully.
Did y'all go ahead
Valley.
and push out?
No, we're waiting for you to regroup with us.
Okay, we're in the gully south. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and push
User
out
joined your
east.
channel.
Skelly, you take point since you've kind of planned it out.
I've not planned it out, I've just been looking. He takes all the fucking credit, thanks, my wolf.
I couldn't hear you talking.
We just lost our marksman. Anybody want that kit? I think we should be good.
User in your channel timed out.
Regardless, red take point.
How the hell did you turn this fucker down? Oh, there it is.
50's a mess. I'm about
148
to
or
start shooting
154?
friendlies.
How's it, mouse?
I mean, they're literally not talking.
There's no stamina on it
I
either.
got bitched out for having you guys looting, even though I had one fire team on the wall with 2 other squads.
I still don't know interior.
Yeah,
Yeah, we should have gone around this hill, not over the top of
out
it.
grabbing you guys looting.
Who's that first?
Saps your energy, this.
I'm not sure.
Barbarian. Look him, I wanted a better machine gun than an M84. I've got PKB now, fuck it. And ground command, I think, is a new person.
Yo, how did I pull my radio up?
I mean, and so
How
we
did I
were
pull my
missing
radio
things
up
that were
again?
quite necessary.
That's priest. No idea.
Stamina's off. We can sprint everywhere.
No, it is on, it's just very, very faint, it's hard to see. I've sort of been paying attention to where I'm walking, so I've just taken it through a field by mistake.
Oh my god, it's a road!
Yeah, we're slightly higher. No, yeah, we're a little higher, it's fine, just keep going straight east. Yeah, that's
You
what I was
nearly tripped over that rabbit.
thinking. This one's to the north.
Go watch out for the snakes though, they bite.
Don't say.
Guys, get on the south side of the road, so you're in a dip. Get on the south side of the road, get on the south side of the road.
Fucking give us a break.
What are we?
User joined your channel.
What's he saying? I turn my voice, base game, invoice, chat down. I'm not sure. When we get to this curve, wait for everyone to block the road and then we'll fucking go. Did you say flag the road? Flag the road.
Should have had Tau folding map on here. Can't have C-tab, but you could pull up an iPad with it.
I prefer. I said it earlier. Macro had a mod. We could put a map on the ground. You could all gather around and read from it.
I forgot which one.
Oh Christ, we were only there. Damn, we're only a third of the way there.
I really need an auto run button.
Life is not full of luxuries.
Cruise control.
Blue Cross.
Big Bad Wolf calls it 20p coin. Did I say? Yeah, I mean as.
Right to peel over.
Yeah, I don't know if frequency
User
wrong.
joined your channel.
Oh,
Oh, yeah?
Road at 085 030, right?
We're pretty much here, if you can see. We're there.
Dead on.
So the next peak should be 2135, and then we can just go straight down the valley to the east. You said land nav is hard. Keck.
Only for retards that don't get C-tab in a GPS.
I don't have a GPS, oh no!
Haven't got C-tab either.
Sorry, Dragon, but you didn't kind of say that.
Got a shovel?
All I need is a map and a compass.
That lies in the seat.
Should get one of those Bowman set that the British Army have. Bowman stands for better off with map and Nokia.
Nokia is a mobile.
Yeah.
Yeah, so here's 2135, we're coming up on now on our right, just south. Just a little bit to the east.
Stamina is there, it's just not going down.
The objective.
Really?
Sounds like it.
Amazing.
Yep.
Who's even doing recon?
Yeah, there's the one on 54.
Oh, I forgot to tell Toby. A good trick to try in the air cadets.
I have a feeling that is the actual people.
Every fourth step, you've got to slam your foot down hard. So it's 1, 2, 3, smack. 1, 2, 3, smack. And when you're marching, it's really good when everybody does it. Sounds really cool. Annoys your instructors like buggery.
I mean, this is supposed to be open world. Y'all want to just go, like, do some other objective by yourselves?
By the time we got there, it'll be too late. Like,
yeah.
If we can get a Vic at the next day, or maybe 2 Jeeps if we're lucky, then that'd be something I'm down for.
Apparently, Alpha's getting them out in our Ural, but
Well, it was fixed at the last place.
Yeah, but I think we can all agree that we'd prefer a fucking Jeep or 2 to a Ural.
Could have had armoured
User
transport.
joined your channel.
Yep. Now Bardell's gonna get yelled at for taking Bravo through a fucking forest. Like, why have you done that? Why have you gone this way?
We're pretty much following Ground Command's line, because he's microing people in ways he shouldn't.
Oh, get me feet off the rudder pedals.
if it wasn't
It's annoying.
people go play fucking RE4.
Yeah.
Or fucking war game.
User left your channel.
You missed a game that the other day. Battlefield's pretty long, but it was pretty good.
The game y'all played last night?
Yeah.
Map, where are we? We must be about here
We're
somewhere.
supposed to follow in.
Fucking bushes.
So I'm getting it right from what you said previously. They're already at that location.
User joined your channel.
We're gonna hit Bravo Hold Point and get follow-on orders. Recon is somewhere. That's probably them.
User left your channel.
I don't think we heard those shots. Recon should be fine.
What shots?
Fucking run off too far with the front guys.
Let's go. Let's get to the Hold Point.
I'm try not to run too far off. I like amateur combat pace, but I think recently the stamina is like letting me to run at a decent pace.
We should run at my pace. I'm the one holding the PKP.
If you double tap seeing that. I mean, like in general, not like, cause like what pace you're in.
User joined your channel.
License. It's just a pop.
I thought it was a golf course. You like the bunkers?
Yeah, I think Bravo whole point inside north is the side of this road.
Up north of us, right?
Yeah, it should be.
It's actually just north of that like light dirt colour.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Let's get there, I'll check in and see where he wants us going. It's probably gonna be walk 2 clicks in the opposite direction now.
Put your foot down and ask for at least 2 Vicks. 2 small Vicks if possible.
Ace, did you get a pack?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Red, shift a bit to your left. So
yeah, I wouldn't have us out here with our dicks in the wind if he didn't have a pack.
Red, move perpendicular to your current course to the left. There you go, yeah.
User joined your
Very
channel.
wrong, this map looks pretty.
What was that about a purple dick?
Perpendicular.
Alright, I was going to say you got to untie the string.
Fuck's sake, Auntie.
Purple dick.
Right, Red's cross the road.
Okay, we're heading towards the little Think Pro icon stealthily.
There's a towny village over there.
Red, hold up.
If we
Face bomb.
You go straight east, you got Hill 2061, it's like northwest of the area. We can literally go up there and just have
Where the flippin' heck are we going?
Sort of like what I just drew.
Look at that.
I was thinking more along the peak, so in cover of like trees and shit.
That's not what I want to do. I want to press M. So used with DCS commands.
Just to see like what's on the side of the hill pretty quickly if we just look down.
So in the map, and I pressed walk or whatever, and kept going while I was in the map.
Red, hold up the road near the stone walls while blue catches up.
Tester, fix your color.
Alright, so we have some ice cold beer. Well, I can't drink it yet because I've just had fish and chips. There's no room in my tummy. I have to wait, which means it's going to get warmer.
Blue, push past and across like you're doing, and then we'll shuffle across ourselves.
Last man.
Yeah, shuffle.
Go on, we'll test across on.
Get that back.
Blast of red.
One, two, me 3, 4, yep.
Getting up on a big
Say again?
So, Skelly, what's the
This is where I want the marksman rifle.
Yeah. Yeah, swing us.
Picking them off.
We need to go to the little thing. Swing us north, I guess, is the best way to get us covered.
I mean, we can do either. Don't fucking skyline, come on.
Yeah, don't. With the shooting, we should probably swing north, just to avoid that.
As we head north, probably going to get eyes down into the valley anyway.
Yeah.
Looks like there's a rock face on the north side of the
Got a radio tower and a bunker.
Say again for Bravo.
Southeast.
Top of bunkers, man. There's BTR on the bottom.
Where is
Can I get set to shoot?
Think? I have little think on map.
Badrill's occupied. I'd suggest doing so. What's the range of that BTR, give or take?
Don't kill the BTR if you don't have to.
Yeah, I need to
Battle
get
for my
eyes.
clear to stop shooting.
A firm.
No, I'm crawling opposite way.
Right, we're already taking fire.
Open up, open up, open up.
Top 2 guys down.
That's because I just chucked a grenade at him.
Guy down in the bottom block. Blue top. By the entrance. Target tower.
Staying cover to that heavy BTRs. BTR's active.
One of red's down to the northeast of us. I'm going to try and get a fix on the BTR. Bear in mind he is off to the left where we are now.
Copy. Make sure y'all are in cover.
Scale leaders RPGs in there. I've seen it.
Anyone got 762? They can normally pen the BTR.
There's a guy in the bloody bunker. I've just seen him. There's a guy in a bunker window. Yeah, he's just got me.
Check 7-0.
Good check, 7-0.
I'm gonna demolish that friggin' bunker.
BTL sit behind the cargo tower and shaded from my BTL. I do, but I'm trying to hit him, but I can't.
I don't think we can pen the glass.
If red team slowly stop, we're trying to make your way down.
That should have killed him.
Dragging you up.
Affirmed.
Well,
Which one are we putting in? Oh yeah, we're putting them in. That's good.
Auntie.
Yeah, I'm up.
Hey, firm, we're going to try and start making our way down. We might have to repel, so mind your legs.
I'm reloading.
Is that BTR?
User joined your channel.
Secret.
That surely must have got him.
Unsure as to like to
I think there is a guy in there. I think that might be just railings.
see if you can get that techie to deck the crew compartment. And nothing else.
I need a scope.
Hey, Bad Wolf, this is 10. You got 10 Priest and Death O'Clock inbound from your southwest.
I'm down, Auntie.
User left your channel.
Crew compartment, please.
I'll go for a jiffy now. Cover me.
User joined your channel.
I'm done.
Done?
Really?
I mean, I tried to call on 50 and I said nobody answered about
Ooh, I'm gonna get down there, am I?
And, yeah. I said for all the guys pushing into the compound, there's at least one guy left in the battle tower.
Battle tower, engage me.
That's glass, stop shooting.
BTR's down.
How the hell did they get in?
There's a guy in this wooden shack next to me on my right. No, I didn't clip. Did not.
Shit.
Is that BTR salvageable?
I'll have a gun in a minute, still clearing currently back.
Affirm.
Oh, I could be rappelling down, couldn't I?
Another one bites the dust.
I need a
Never
medic
thought of that. Just repel.
without you dying. Ace, I need some supplies.
Did someone say something about a medic?
Yeah, well.
Can you do me a favour and tell them that I'm going to check it out now?
Who's in the tower?
I think they got down around here somewhere.
Engine's full-board.
Is it dead?
Affirm.
Maybe get Outcast to come over and see if he can repair it.
Fuel's gone as well.
Really?
Oh, mind, there's supposed to be R&R Vix over to the town, so if we can get that comm somehow.
I should have just repelled. Sometimes the rope breaks though and you get dead, you know? I didn't fancy that.
Everyone come down here and try and grab a stick before fucking scavengers from the other squads are coming
I
down.
need a medic in the tower.
Yeah, en route.
Fucking...
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Hey, you good up here? Hey, can I get somebody in the tower with me?
Okay, Daisy, hang on. Tower now.
Ace, stay down, it's clear.
Yes, sir.
Who the fuck's shooting?
Are you friendly American?
He's down, he's down.
Are you friendly? Don't shoot. I'm coming down the stairs.
Binoculars.
Watch the stairs right there.
See, no gun, no gun. Right, now
Hey,
you
why
can
don't
see
you
me.
stand back a little bit?
Can you put the pouch down?
Wait, priest dunk in the squads north of the town.
Fuck's sake, Badwell. Fuck off. Fucking
There is not enough room back here.
What even is that?
Holy fuck.
More binoculars.
Make sure you check his inventory.
Chris,
Yeah.
you got an engineer?
I'm gonna start working on bad wolf.
Can you get the radio, ask one of the engineers to come over here with the refuel Vic if we captured it?
Danny, you get up there?
How bad?
We want to be 2 or 6.
Hey, squad leader, I think it's Bravo's asking for an engineer. So I have some info for you.
Need a medic up here.
Engineer and a refuel Vic.
Whoa!
At the base up here. To the
Hey,
south.
Danny, let's go clear the rest.
The little thing.
Does it have a name for this place?
Auntie, do you want to grab a stick?
Oh, I see.
Just have, yeah.
When?
If, I'm gonna shift some of the shit out of mine.
Shut up.
There are some people.
I wish I could see anything in this back seat. My fucking windows suck. So.
I don't know. Dude, there is not enough room for some operating motherfuckers to be sitting back here.
It's about the same amount of fucking room as my semi-sonic.
The legs, like.
Do you want binoculars?
My
no,
leg
I'm
in my
jumping
arm
support.
and in fucking Ambi's back. Yeah, I don't know what they have to trade, but they know that they trade with this
Plenty stuff in there.
Just be careful.
Now then, there's one in there and there's one spare. I thought that was that's a disposable.
Hey,
I need CPR on Bad Wolf.
we've got
That's
some
weird.
fucking godlike body armor here.
Hey, killer.
Starting CPR.
That's true. Body armor. That's very true.
Someone claim the fucking BTR, please. Like, someone stand on top of it and make sure it's ours. Skelly.
Woof. Yeah, I've got an engineer already coming over with a refuel Vic for us.
Cool. Make sure we keep it, please. And Grizzly doesn't come and fucking claim it.
He ain't getting it.
Hey, bud, can you prepare it for us, please?
Yes.
Ow,
Get a little bit away.
Beep beep.
Take a while for fuel.
Yeah. I need the engine doing perfectly, mate.
There's some dead people in here. Nothing else I can take, is there? See what he meant about taking the other grenade launcher. Guess I'll get all those.
Affirm.
Cool. I heard there was 240s up here, but I'm thinking we're going to stick with the PKP since we don't use the PKP a lot.
Well, he can't drive it away now because I'm in the driver's seat.
Roger.
I'm carrying 2.
Ace, how long do you reckon it's got those? 10, you on 50? Okay. I'm going back down, so.
Ouch! Something's just happened to the BTR and I'm now badly injured. Oh crap.
Anti-warrior.
I'm buggered. I'm going to need a Zeus heal.
Artie, hop out if you can.
Hello. Who's squad leader?
Hey, user left your channel.
Sorted out, battle, please.
Sure.
Just to leave it alone.
Alright, kill him.
Fucking now.
Get him and debrief.
You don't need that shit. Just come off.
It's not explosives, it's a toxic MP4 Bravo.
I could have one, please.
User left your channel.
Thank you, Mr. Zeus.
There's also explosives in the arsenal of it, but I think that's just kill
I'm slightly unsure why I think repair crew just dumped the fuel wick on us and told us to deal with it.
I'm installing
What?
a V12.
Can I drive it?
Thank you, sir.
Where you at, Danny?
Is it on the tower?
Got some before you, sir.
I don't always hit periscope.
I got spare binoculars if somebody wants them.
I assume the optics
I think
look
it's
nice,
barbarian.
right?
Yeah, it's me. It's your fucking boy, Skinny Penis.
Alright, back in.
It's on the roof.
Anybody want binoculars?
I do. Snape. I'm by the BTR.
Try not to take any shit from the BTR guys that keep bullshitting it if you can.
You're good, Danny.
Thank you.
I think my backpack's full. Did you give it to me?
Battle fuel.
Yeah.
I put it on the floor.
Who's your team leader? Said Dan.
Oh, there's a lot of stuff on the floor.
Hey, Hatter, the box sounds like it's too heavy. It's on the roof, the battle tower.
I put it in the BTR by the looks of it.
Barbarian.
Yeah.
Anybody else want that?
Barbarian.
Literally outside.
No,
What the hell? I don't see it.
Battle, come
Oh,
over
I
here.
do. I'm blind. Thank you.
What?
I'm grabbing our truck again.
Come hither.
We probably mounted the BTR.
What?
Oh no, Euro's here, Euro's here.
Fucking. Why is he fucking run off? So. The guy.
If you're not that close to the
Barbarian
battle tower,
just
move
got
to the
out.
town instead by the church.
Yeah.
Since we're moving out in a second.
I didn't go in that arsenal because it'll steal things.
Common quarry, which is
So in the fuel wick.
Wait, did you
Are there any nice scopes in there? Because I don't want to go in it, it'll steal my stuff.
break 019.
Cheers, Snape.
Alpha copy that. Sorry,
Flag on
what
it.
were you saying last?
You're saying that.
There's all these big packs.
Bravo,
Hang
we
on,
have
hang
a prisoner from the compound we're in.
What's in the middle of the city?
Says there's a group that may be willing to trade equipment at
Truck in his
the
deep.
quarry
Gun is up
to
to
our
good.
southeast.
Yeah, that's fine.
Relatively,
We can
it's
move towards
serviceable.
the battle tower.
Leave this shit alone. Why are you taking shit?
The gun itself should be able to repair it.
I'm not.
What's going on here?
I didn't go in the arsenal because it steals my stuff.
It's not an arsenal, it's just an inventory. It's got better vests in it.
Hey, Fern, thank you.
Do you still need the truck? Or can I take
They're
it?
fine, Snape. We've done with the refuel Vic.
Oh,
Better
battle, might
vests.
be out of bandages.
Priest?
Probably.
Yeah, we can still use the Euro.
Priest?
Which vests are the better ones?
Yeah, okay, just hold
Are you
there,
set?
we'll
Are
come
you
back.
good? Double tap control, please.
We're still trying to figure out what the fuck we're doing.
Thank you. You
Why
press your
did no
team
one
speed
tell
up,
me
push to
about
talk, and
this?
you'll be able to talk.
Do we want to take this back to base too?
Well, that's no good.
I think we are, but I'm not sure if anymore.
I mean, the guy said we could trade some stuff, but I'm not sure what exactly we can trade.
Yeah.
I don't have an option to load
Oh,
this actually.
You there?
Yeah, you can put the vest on, but you can't get your stuff out of the old one.
Cool.
You have to put it on the ground to get your stuff out of the old one.
Are we swapping
Alright, get
vests?
away from this box. I'm gonna have it loaded in the BTR.
Cool. So, what's your team speed push to talk at the minute?
It's to my mouse.
Hang on.
fair enough. So do you
Oh, one of these. Which one am I going for? That one?
Move the prisoner out of the way and back to BTR so we can load this box and take it back to base.
Dump is it?
Ground, Bravo, there's just another box that we're at this compound that has better vests and backpacks that we're loading.
Does as well. Friggin' hell's bells.
Yeah, was it loaded?
No, cannot be loaded. I don't know why.
Where's that fucking crate I heard? Oh no, they're loading in there, I think.
Is that
User joined your channel.
It's about to leave.
User left your channel.
Probably because the BTR is full.
We need the Euro, we can't load that crate.
We need the Euro to load that box. We need to load that box.
We need to load
Move the Euro out of the way.
the Euro.
Move the BTR out the way.
Is it worth the ban for me to shoot Barbarian right now?
No, don't. Just don't.
What are we hanging around for? Beer time. I think I'm going to get a can of beer out and risk a small drinky.
Get in something. Just get in a car.
Oh, bloody hell. Can't even get my beer.
It's probably you hear him screaming. Yeah. I don't know why he's the fuck here.
Guys,
are we gonna load this box or not?
Yeah, back up to it, Caleb. Caleb, back up.
I'm in a car. Oh, the beer is jammed in the cool bag.
User joined your channel.
Can't get the beer out of the cool bag. Here we go.
Ready for some DVDs?
Bravo, load up in the BTR.
I did.
Oh no, he's with
Well,
us.
loaded on the BTR.
User joined your
Gotta
channel.
get in from the side. I keep forgetting.
Where are we going?
Back.
Have we just run over somebody? Oh, I'm not the only one on the top then. Can I open the top hatch and get in?
If anyone's got there's a plane down there.
Has it give me directions? No GPS.
Yeah.
Oh dear. It's a slush puppy. It is a beer slush.
Just want to push it to net. Bravo.
Wait, are we heading back
taking
to
a
base?
BTR that is in camera pattern, tiny UN pattern.
User joined your channel.
It's gonna keep on the radio and get better traction. Shift that motherfucker.
I'll do the honours of hitting him by accident.
No, because if you do that, I have to punch you.
Oh, don't shoot him.
Don't shoot, it's better.
No, you gotta shoot him. Ah!
Yes, it may be annoying, yes, it may be a breaker sometimes, but like, this is not, we just have to deal with him.
Riding along in an army truck, bumpity bumpity army truck.
It's Barbarian, we've all had multiple chats with him at this point.
We don't need it before it's like potluck and parties on
User joined your channel.
on 50 during young, we don't need
User left your channel.
That's why you haven't heard me push it to 50.
User joined your channel.
Carla. Chance entry.
There's a mini one down there. Keep an eye on it.
Do they know we're coming on this? If there's a repair vehicle at the main compound, you might be able to get a full repair if there is one. Take the second right.
I may be getting a little passive aggressive on map, but
There's a dead person.
It's pretty concise. Pretty much all the level 4s, 5 armor vests that we could have had, we don't have anymore.
Do they know we're coming in this battle?
I've passed it a couple times, but I think we're still gonna get shot by the D-55.
This right?
Yeah.
No.
Whatever.
The military base is our new base. That's why we took it.
If you look at the map, it says our base. It is ours.
Again, I'm driving.
Again, I can fly and look at the map and get the same amount of information.
Some attack that we had to rush back for instead of problem solving and figuring out how to get those vests.
So much for survival.
I got a
Why
vest.
that dude got a fucking Barrett?
Barrett.
Okay.
I want bad news Noreen if I can get it. Mind you, I'm a grenadier, so that's not good.
See if you can get the BTR to better health. I'm gonna go find ground command.
Why the fuck have you got a Barrett?
Ground's dangerous.
Ooh.
You got the grounds?
Ooh, iglas.
the first time, and like, why get this? I'll have it get it.
Better not be shipping yet.
There's a box of iglas down here.
I wouldn't touch that with a large bowl. Falcon, I'm not complaining, but like, damn.
Don't need a scope, mate. Just shoot the traitors coming at you.
Why are you quiet? Hold on, stay still.
I don't know. It's a bad it's a weird situation. Alright, I need to go find Dave.
What the? How does he get that? I want that.
Would you like an extra hole in your leg? Try to have us head back.
Awkward.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where's...
I'm gonna send back to I'm gonna have Bravo. You guys are gonna follow the line.
Yeah, tell him to log. Wait, hang on. Let me figure out why he doesn't have his equipment.
The east side.
Item's too heavy.
On the ground. There's a jump.
Don't run over my iglas.
Thank you.
Don't worry.
There's my iglas.
Wrong loadout.
It's good to see you too.
Yeah, you should have. You should not.
I am claiming these iglas for me.
You gotta find those first. I'll tell you, they're on map.
Okay. I mean,
But
it's
you
good
gotta
for us
find
to
them.
have like someone watching their back, but we shouldn't be like preparing
Where's the big
to
gate?
assault
Here's the big
people,
gate.
'cause they might scoop them.
Right. Recon 1's just watching currently. They're getting Overwatch. So we'll
High
that's
command.
fine, Alright,
Yes,
so
I'm right here.
no attack
What?
then?
Negative. We're just gonna mount up in Vix.
What?
Does your BTR need ammo re?
Oh, rip. Oh, rip. Okay, give me
Probably.
a sec.
Get fucked.
Alpha should be here going in, and Bravo will hold the perimeter.
I need more. I think I might need. I've expended ammunition. I've expended
Prepare for
Ground, did you hear what I just said?
HE grenades.
counterattack
Alpha should escort you into the
I've
compound.
got 25
Our current objective is
and
really
10.
back.
That's 35.
Were we able to get a full repair on the BTR?
Yeah, we get a rearm down.
Those people are gonna focus us and shoot at us. So yeah, good times.
User left your channel.
Yeah, what's up?
Does Falcon just leave for the fucking barracks?
No.
Alpha,
don't relog in.
Hey, you nearly drove over my iglas.
Where did you get it?
Sit back, watch the compound.
How is that a wrong radar?
Watch.
User joined
Get
your
it
channel.
together.
Do you want
I'm not,
us to take
my
the
arsenal is
fucking
dicked up as it is.
the armored cars, maybe
Oh,
ABC, something like that?
Unfortunate.
We're gonna take armored car, and we're also gonna take
Okay, well, that's 3CB
probably the Urals.
I fancy taking an igla
I gather
instead of the stick I have on my back. That one.
Alpha loading up and then.
I fancy taking an igla.
Pretty sure based off the Serbian Armed Forces loadouts and their marksmen
Chris,
slash
and let's get everyone organized into 2 separate teams.
Correct.
Blue team's kind of set up as a support.
Alright, I know
4
Priest
and
is a
4.
marksman.
Chris,
Okay.
Priest, Death O'Clock, are you on our net?
Confirm. Confirm.
Affirm. Priest go blue, Death O'Clock go red.
Bad Wolf, could you ask High Command to put like a little flag or something in our vehicles so we've got some form of identification?
Hey, affirm.
High Command, this is Bravo. Do we have any sort of paint or flags we can stick on our Vic?
Well, it might take I'm gonna have to paint them, but I think
Chris,
we can get some
DTA.
flags.
I'm
can you
already
guys hear
ready.
me?
Do you want me to stick
No,
with you or
the
blue
current
team?
orders are we're gonna be
Basil, can you hear me?
command,
Yeah.
I think
Whoa.
I have to relog. I had a pop-up.
Somebody's stolen the iglas. Somebody's stolen my box. Where's my box? Somebody's stolen my
I'll be
box.
right back.
armored cars.
There's another box.
Oh, I'm gonna have to.
That's a box. No, that's a tire. That's not a box. Someone's stolen my box.
Okay, real quick before we leave the
User left your channel.
Priest, go
Someone
blue,
stole my
please.
igla. Somebody stole my igla.
I mean, there's nothing.
How do I do that?
Use them on.
Control Windows key, team
Oh,
management,
medics. Medic stuff.
join blue team.
This shouldn't. Going into this arsenal shouldn't. Eat my shit. Shouldn't.
Alright, let's load.
No, I need another one of those. Damn.
Oh look, it's white.
Having fun there, Duncan?
We're
It's
gonna
now
be getting
white,
into your
basically.
Oh, did it take my
Don't
stuff?
say on the front line.
No. Still got my stuff. Cool.
There you go.
True.
So I can't get a full swivel of Zero to the front in case I need to return
Hey,
back.
crew, Grand Command.
There's a tube on the ground.
Who's that?
Oh
I
god.
just moved.
Somebody get the tube.
Alright, Priest, you're the only one not loaded. I'm assuming you're a retard.
Armor crew, Ground Command.
Oh.
Yeah, we're loading up into the Euro that's coming down the road that way.
What about Auntie? Auntie's not loaded.
I didn't see her not loaded.
I am loaded.
No, we're loaded.
We're not taking the tech.
Bravo's
we're
all
taking
loaded.
the-
You want us to bring the rear of the convoy, or what we're doing here, Graham?
Stand by. Bravo, you guys are again sitting
I can't
outside,
get the slush puppy out the can.
Back at Fort. Stand by for about.
Oh, God.
Hey, firm. So you want us to go ahead and move to a rally point in Borsch?
User in your channel timed out.
Hey, from rally park line command.
Drive us back to the town we just left.
Nice.
And now a fully repaired vehicle.
Sky. My bad.
I'm having to wring the can out to get the slush poopy beer. You should see this. This is quite cool.
No, it's
Oh dear me.
User joined your channel.
they get the box this time?
Don't know.
What a terrible.
They got Fedora on Seagull.
User entered your channel.
Oh, this is not a good. We're gonna have to go back. We're gonna have to go back. I've forgotten my box of Iglas. Joking.
What do you mean you forgot your box?
Go to Borscht.
I found a box of Iglas.
Handsy.
I didn't think he'd actually stop. Fucking hell.
Check 7 there. You go check.
Fuck's sake.
And you need a.
Why is it they do that? They think I'm not joking. I would have thought the tone of my voice, but
Hi, this is Bravo.
I think they all treat me like a headmistress or something, you know? I'm sort of unapproachable and I don't know why. I mean, you guys know me. Anybody can go and talk to me.
My body does not look like a natural on top of it.
I'm always the last to be picked on a Friday op, so I have to go as a spare medic. Except tonight, WhatsApp says, don't forget you can pick Auntie, and somebody went, oh yeah, Auntie, you're my squad. I went, alright.
And twists the other bit.
I still went as a bloody medic though. No, I can't get the sus puppy out. I'll just leave it. It'll melt. I can't remember this BTR being white. It wasn't white,
Yeah,
was
I
it?
figured he was watching this and with DPS, I didn't say anything.
What are we waiting for? This is a bit of a bullet magnet. Is that a dead person? Oh no, I think it's just the bottom of a tree.
This
Yeah.
might be faster to turn around
It's gone
and get
now.
him.
You zoom in and it turns into a coloured tree. Ah,
Yeah, let's
now
go.
it's gone back as a black thing. Now it's gone away.
That's a voice I haven't missed on 50.
This would be fantastic if it was a pina colada or something like that, you know, with lots of crushed ice in it. But lager is a slush puppy.
Honestly, I think Gilly needed a coat for this or something.
So where are we going? We're going back to this town for some reason.
Jeff to say. I'll be right
Oh, and then we've got to do what? People to trade with.
I mean, a lot of the issues I spotted aren't really Zeus issues. They're player issues.
Lots of really nice vests and bags that we couldn't load in the Vic and you didn't give us time to problem solve.
Well, some of it's technical Eden editor stuff,
I
but
took one.
I mean, it took me 3 yachts before I got those bugs worked out.
I fucking know I was there.
Could have just stuck them on the ground.
They battle with your response working, they battle with stamina working, they battle with your fucking stamina working.
There's dead bodies everywhere.
I tested all the yachts too, which is what pissed me off. Like, I tested, I killed like 10,000 bugs, and then, hey, there's 20,000 more.
Hello, bye. Our gun's bigger than yours. My dad can fight your dad. Oh. Oh. Did he actually just fall off?
No, they're getting too big.
No, he didn't. Just looked like he fell off. It's a lot of travelling in this one.
Tester's back.
So anyway, to go to town, take a right and then a right.
It'll be the last thing, so actually push us left in the crossroads till Alpha and ground and everyone catches up.
inside the church, take a left, and let's just get out and find security.
I'll back us into this driveway.
That's why I wanted you to take a left, because they were going to tailgate us.
Fuck's sake.
Their fault, not mine.
Hi, this is Bravo.
Wait till he switches the bloody engine off.
Graham, this is Bravo. We're at the kind of force holding at the main crossroads waiting for Alpha and you to go by.
Have you not learned?
Take the lead, got it. Let's go, Andy. Take the next right, Andy.
Bunch of mutuals.
10, have you gotten that TV yet?
Someone's taking my fucking spot. Cheating bastards.
Well, get inside where it's safer.
You still need that TV.
So I can just go run out of 100 rounds or 762.
We are the last thing.
Oh, do you know who's in the technical?
I'm assuming Grizzly.
Grizzly, and me, Dahooks.
I wish they were into us. Okay, go ahead, follow the convoy.
When you're going to play it is about driving, but it's
Hold about 100 meters short of the compound when we get there, get out and provide security.
Oh no, our greatest enemy, Hills.
User joined your channel. User left your channel.
It's that mouldy cheeseburger on the back. It's weighing you down.
There's a rabbit across the road.
User in your channel timed out.
The rabbit.
Okay, then these may be UN fuckers after all, so keep your heads up. There's a Vic with a recoilless rifle in there.
Yay. Enthusiasm. By the way, you can also safely dismount at around 20 kilometers per hour, so if I need to dismount whilst keeping moving, I'll pass that along to you.
I love seeing that done IRL with BMPs and BRDMs. The old Soviet propaganda footage.
There's a video clip, I'll probably send it to you later, with a bit of music, and basically, you know the gas ticker?
Yeah.
Basically, they're all rocking AKMs, and they're jumping on and off of these, but instead they put little hand straps on.
Now.
Ramming speed.
User left your channel.
Why are you hitting him? You idiot.
I was holding space, but I was braking distance.
Is he dead?
Oh, numpty.
User joined your channel.
That was completely accidental.
Sure it was, Kelly.
Sorry, Tin.
You just be direct if you don't like me.
Let him load. Jesus.
Oh no! Oh my fucking. But why did he get out?
Ran him over.
Why did he get out? He's not in.
Just now,
Is anyone gonna get out and help him?
You told me Tin was in.
Check his injuries when he gets in.
You're the third person.
Whoever's not in the thing, get in the thing.
Okay, let's go.
You sure no one's gonna appear under my fucking wheels again, are they?
No injuries. We're good.
No injuries on both of them?
Yeah.
Ah, that's a message sent. Right, slush puppy. Get in there. That's better.
Get out, provide security.
Do what?
User disconnected from your channel.
How far are we from the quarry here?
Doesn't fucking know. Probably around there. Probably like there. Yeah.
Alright, let's go ahead and load up and push a little
Yes, slush
further.
puppy. Oh, I just got off. Let me get back on.
Somebody already purged in and they didn't get shot at, so.
User joined your channel.
I'm trying to empty my slush puppy into my glass.
User joined your channel.
Slush puppy beer. I should take a photograph of it.
Alright, let's go. This is, you can see the entrance to the quarry, and that's where I want to hold us. That's the hole.
Your ass must really hurt riding on the back of one of those.
Yeah, pushes up about 25 meters from the back of the mural and provide security.
Do you want spreading out along the convoy or sort of sticking around our vehicle?
We're kind of facing back. It's our responsibility. Go ahead, dismount here.
Want me to swing her around?
Let us get dismounted first.
Mainly look down the hill to the east.
Yeah, red team, you're close security facing west-northwest. Blue team, I want you looking east-southeast.
I'm just on top of the BTR watching, so... Right, stand clear. Right, I'm good.
So this is what Arma looks like. And its native colours. And this is what it looks like with reshade on. Native colours. Reshade colours. Native colours. Reshade colours. Sparkling, isn't it?
Audible engine noises off to my west.
Copy.
Got engine noises behind me.
They've stopped now.
I've got audible somebody not on push to talk.
Anyone got some binos in the back? Has anyone got any binos?
I do.
I got binos.
If you can, pop in and back, I need to use some quickly, if that's alright.
Danny, Vic.
Thank you.
Who is that? Oh no. My external monitor, my 4th monitor on. And I'm going to drag TeamSpeak onto it to find out who that is. Because that is pissing me off. Right, back to the game. I can now watch for that. Find out who
So
that
funny
is.
watching Khalil and his squad.
My problem is some of the names are blanked out because of my MFD.
Yeah, it's a friendly techie, so...
The 5th ace! The 5th ace, would you kindly put your system on push to talk, because you're annoying the shit out of me.
This is why I put force push to talk on like the D0 tag. Because people who are really, like loads of people are doing it last Friday up. Not this week, but the one before that, so put force push to talk on.
It's a good idea, that.
Apparently Lear and Benali took it off because it was annoying some people, because push to talk.
Bad Wolf have tagged you in that video I was referencing earlier. There's a couple of scenes in it.
What the frickin' frack is the Goon Mobile doing?
I can't see.
Also, the goons are on today. Awesome.
You think it's actually your mic dying. It's not your mic dying.
They drove like down through the quarry and up and around and over the ridge.
You don't have it set up properly. Your voice activation is on too low
If we could
of a gate.
wish list, anything y'all wish for? A battle.
The will to live.
I mean, I've got a gate on here, and if I turn the gate up, you won't be able to hear me talk. But if I'm typing and hitting keys like this,
Yeah, that's what I mean, like, we get that as a
you can't hear me doing it, because the key noises, the key presses are normally too low in audio level to trigger the gate.
RPGs and main AT.
It's at it again, look. Push to talk, you gimp. I'll move him out of the channel now. I wonder if I can force to push him to talk individually.
I'm glad I'm not the only SL or person that that Barbarian is annoying.
Cavalry's annoying, Grizzly.
Gun hot, gun hot.
Yeah, it's not
Say again,
sustained.
Baz.
I'm fine, I'm up on the hill.
My legs is hurting a bit.
Dragon, watch this road. Squad mates will cover our back.
Holy friggin' cow!
Team on me. We're moving south.
Just an ambush.
Most hostiles down.
It's like a wheel there. I think I'll get told if I shoot the bunny. Wow. That's it out. Maybe alcohol was a bad idea. Especially when I'm this tired. Right, let's resume the search.
Bravo, rally back up on the BTR.
Yeah, fine. Alright.
Did the guys I vote with them? The guys we're making a deal with that we can take while they're dead?
Oh, we got the SPG-9 truck.
Yeah, but did they have anything like in the storehouse, anything that we can take? Because like normally when you make a deal, you've got the shit nearby.
I'm sure they do, but I have no idea where it might be.
Alright.
We're mounting back up.
Press the red, get in, please. Hunters at the rear again.
Yeah.
Bravo's at right,
go
slightly there.
ahead and pass Bravo, we'll hold up for the rear again.
We could take this tree. It looks like a really nice Christmas tree. I think that would be splendid. Oh, there's a smaller one, more bushy.
I see.
So where are we going now?
Back to base.
Back to base.
I suspect there's gonna be a lot of back and forth, back and forth.
I feel like Captain's smoking out there.
FYI, Recon has gotten themselves a Land Rover with arms somehow.
With the what?
Some sort of armed Land Rover.
Bad will tell these fucks to pass us.
What?
I did.
Do you have a lead element?
Go ahead and pass Bravo,
Drive
please.
past us.
I'm trying. God.
We're the rear vanguard.
Alright, let's go.
No, we're dancing it in because last time I ran someone over.
When I start the animation, you should be fine to start driving off. What's a fucking wheel there?
Okay, so from what Yander was saying, I think they have a Land Rover equipped with a Milan on it.
Oh, there is a wheel there.
Maybe we should take it.
Look on the bright side, we're going downhill now.
There's a lot more seats up top than I thought there
But on the cloudy side, we've got no brakes.
God,
On the plus side, we're not doing 5 miles an hour.
that's not exactly downhill.
That's a roller coaster. The screaming will start very shortly. Wave your hands in the air like we don't care.
Andy, is your
Wave
voice...
ya. It's a what?
Your voice is on.
No.
What's it say?
I forgot about that. Put your hands in the air like we don't care. Name that song.
Feels a lot like a text
I forgot voice attack. We could add the parrot and KSAI and Eli. Quick, hands in the air and scream like little girls. Say choke. Wave your hands in the air like we don't care. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da.
Who keeps opening the top hatch?
Not me, I'm too busy singing. Waving your hands in the air like we don't care.
Anyone need rearm?
That's like before, so we can get there
Nah.
and go, so no.
Yeah. That, I just wanted to check.
I've got a BTR with
Round
my ammunition.
Bravo, we were ready to head out already. We're still about 2 clicks from base, but how does this thing so slow?
Because this is a jet one, I'm scared it's a BTR 60.
70.
Yeah, so the BTRs are massive, powered engines.
Just keep following the MSR until you reach Bravo hold point. It's not actually, don't actually take the road to the base. Hold just short of the intersection.
Mm-hmm.
And they changed it to regroup markers. I hope you don't get confused.
I know where I'm going.
Guess you can see it from here.
See this patrol somewhere?
Bloody hell, is this pitiful, isn't it?
There's apparently a UN patrol between us and base.
Ooh. Action. Adventure. A Jedi craves not these things.
The meteor that we stole them is UN colours. And we stole it from the UN after killing them.
Oh, we didn't steal this from the UN, we just repainted it. It looked like a UN truck, so our dumbasses in the other squads wouldn't shoot us, but...
Hoping that was recon.
This is our whole point. That was Goon Mobile.
Okay.
They want me to hold directly here, want me to push the crest.
Hold just shy of the intersection. Or here.
That's better. It's quiet again now. Listen to the birds and nature.
What if we just apologise?
Stop. Yeah, we just borrowed it.
I don't know, man.
Pretty sure you ain't fired birds, but I don't know.
Just tell them we borrowed it on a semi-permanent basis.
Recon called up, they captured a Land Rover with a Milan about 30 minutes ago.
Well, that's one of the objectives that we should have done.
Oh, I can't place that voice. Who is
User
it?
left your channel.
Voice.
Iopus?
On 50?
Yeah, was that Iopus just now?
User joined your channel.
It was Iopus.
Yeah, he's why the deal went tits up.
Earlier, he kept telling me to get Alcast up, and I kept telling him I don't have a pack. And then he called for his medic, who didn't have a pack either. He said, just go find a pack. Like they grow on trees or something.
Ground, this is Bravo. We're at the regroup marker waiting on y'all.
Oh, dear me. Oh.
Aye. Oh dear me. Indeed, it is a new dear
Again, we'll
me
use
type
the same
thing.
convoy order. You guys just blow past us and we'll pick up behind you.
title works.
Oh dear me, as he's just said. Well,
Is this the calm before the storm?
Who knows?
User left your channel.
vehicle approaching on the T-junction.
Yeah. Do I have any commander RCW?
Oh wait, till we get
That's blue. There you go. Yep. Well, you might want to check that.
I think Killa's about to call it.
That'll be interesting.
Alpha, go ahead, push past Bravo. We're going to be the rear of the convoy again.
Catch some wings here.
How many times have you
Okay. Off the ground. Be advised, one of the green media is not ahead to the town of Tuk and is reporting it clear at this time.
Let me know when they've all passed.
What's happened here? It's broken.
What the hell is going on?
I don't know.
I'm just looking at an open left hatch sky.
You too?
Fucking hell, man.
Leaning back here. Chilling.
Ground, this is Bravo. We can hear shooting to the west. I think Alpha pushed up and got in trouble. You want us to go bail him out?
Do we have to?
Last one call.
Push us west to the next town.
I might have to get off and back on. Oh no. Getting out of control Z and back in. That worked. Better take a slurp of my drinky poos. Yummy, 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 I got food in my tummy. I'm gonna have to get Bjorn to do some voiceovers and things. Or stuff.
If the other squad's trying to pass us, let me know.
I think I'm gonna sell this circuit.
Alpha's ahead of us.
And get a JDXI.
Ground command right
Can't
there,
afford
I think.
JDXA. £1,000. Or System 1. Because I can't afford the System 8 because they're £1,000. Might get one of my Novas gone as well. Trying to think of stuff I can sell to make money to buy new things. Hit the bloody turbo button for crying out loud.
It's down the road.
Quicker than this. Should I get out and push?
Well, getting out and pushing does sound faster right now.
What about the turbo button? Have you tried that?
Don't think it's working.
Usually does.
Just to make it red.
Because your red always goes fast.
That's not it. I've got a tin of spray paint. I can put go faster stripes down the side.
If only your orcs were red.
And we can get Dragon to lie down across the back like a spoiler. I tell you, it's that mouldy cheeseburger on the back.
Yeah, probably is.
Just to tune the engine and change out the exhaust pumps into the loud noise.
Town's mostly cleared because they don't know how to convoy and regroup, but
Yeah, I'll call off, slow us down if you want to dismount.
just put us behind the BRDM.
I don't think there's any point dismounting now.
Yeah, there's.
There's a technical over there. I guess that's ours.
Pushes up to about where that grenade went
Bravo,
off.
head to the top of the hill. Continue to follow the top of the hill.
I think we're just racing over.
It's their fault.
Pull us up next to whatever the M117's call sign is.
You could probably hop off now and be quite safe and not take any damage when it's your call.
Stop!
Hide in the road.
IED right in the road!
Why wasn't that pushed up over 50? Since nobody pushed it over 50, there's an IED in the road.
Stop. I'll shoot it and make it go bang.
Don't shoot it. Don't shoot it. There's too many people.
No, that's not fair. Oh no. Spoil
Hey,
sport.
don't kill your mount and mounts up, otherwise we'll repeat what happened with Priest.
In fact, from here, it would be very easy to put a 40mm grenade on it.
Back up. Stop.
User left your channel.
Baboom!
All forces, get clear of the IED. We're gonna have a shot fired on.
What's up?
Might want to get in.
Bravo is clear.
Bravo, fire at it.
Mountie, take your shot.
We do have a demo block in the Vic.
Ah!
Bravo's firing at it. Stand by.
Ani, take a shot.
User
It's
joined your
not
channel.
blowing up.
Alright, I'm gonna use the demo block.
Clock is in there as well.
Sorted.
I sneezed on it.
Let's load up.
I'm going to pull off left past this building so they cannot pass us.
Just go, please.
Move down to the south and clear the sawmill as well as the
I could have got on top of that house and got it.
We're not going to the petrol station.
Recon just went and cleared the town to our north. I don't know where the hell the sawmill is that he's talking about.
Turning back around and going back at the T-junction, just back behind. This guy's stop.
Just go across the field quicker.
Sawmill is on
It's all about taking
Taking
shortcuts.
right to the T-junction and going back.
Except that's the town that Recon just called out they cleared.
Well, if it's clear, we're not going there. Okay.
Oh wait, no, that's our base. This is where we're at. Okay, sawmill. Okay, there's the sawmill. No, Recon cleared this up here to the northwest. I was thinking we were in a different town.
We're going southeast then.
Yeah.
To one of
Kelly,
these.
do you see the black road to the southeast?
Yeah, that's it.
Go.
That'd be a sawmill.
Just go across
That's
the
a
field.
sawmill. That's cool.
And just take lead, because we'll never get anything done if we don't take lead. Watch for ID, since we've seen them some before.
We're the slowest vehicle, we should be at the front anyway, so... Try to keep it below a certain speed, Skelly. Like go wide around the street. I'll do.
Bravo's already en route. Mark our dismount. Catch up since we're a slow vehicle.
The technical goes
Keep following.
It'd be nice if Grizz would actually do his job and get out front and look for IEDs. Hardest objective marked on the map. INR's recon teams going in by themselves.
I believe in them. Well, who's in this weekend team?
INR, Falcon, Hatterface, somebody else.
I believe so. I mean, like, come on. He's a king of bullshit. Keep an eye out left side, right side of the road, please, into the forest. Land Rover in front of us, friendly or not? Looks friendly. Oh, that's Grizzly in that.
Yeah, that's Grizzly in that lot.
This is dismount.
Okay, let's dismount and get ready to push into the...
They do not want to attack so Green Meanie is recommending you follow the south and west tree line.
Hunters on the road, but with you in the wood line.
Follow me, we're gonna follow the wood line. Because I'm being micromanaged like I'm a fucking T0 apparently.
I hear a vehicle.
Only on the inside.
It's in front of us.
Oh, I can see the sawmill.
We're in a fair bit of defilade, so they want you to turn off your engine for some reason. Let's go ahead and just push straight across this field. PTR, if we start getting shot at, I want you to line it up with the 14.5.
Everyone make sure they've got fresh mags and everything then.
Affirm.
Don't see one on your roof to start with, battle.
Yep. Green Meanie, which is Grizzly's team, is reporting there's possibly a BMP up here.
Oh, good. Cannon fire.
Grab the stick.
From
Blue
where?
Blue being assaulting team, red team B defending team, so red keep security outside while we breach each side.
Contact southwest of the compound.
South, dark south. There.
Something's down.
Tracking PID.
Battle's down.
Damage back up.
On your arm. Don't move.
PTR, we need you.
Get some fire for your RC. We need to win this initial firefight. Get some fire up into that area.
Pushing up on my right flank.
Cease fire on that fence, Skelly.
I'm not firing.
Alpha should be pushing up on our right flank. Let's go ahead and keep pushing to the fence line.
Tracking on the coax up on the wall. It's middle wood.
User
Christ.
joined your channel.
I think we're just being hit by our own guys.
Bad ammo.
Try and keep the gun facing right.
That came from behind us. Or seemed to come from behind us.
2 RC, step up. We need to get the fucking medic over here now to us.
Barbarian, do we have friends inside the compound?
God's sakes. So there's bullet marks, you know, the puff marks on the fence. Don't think that was coming from inside the compound. I think that was coming from where we'd run across the field. And then bang!
Shit.
Some sort of grenade. Am I being medicked? I don't think I am.
Right.
Permission to fire in north. I think there's an enemy soldier or something like that.
Yes, hose the door.
We've got permission to medic the injured.
No, the north, not the door. The north.
How about you medic the injured?
Get in the BTR, all of you. All of you get in the BTR, we're taking friendly fire from something.
Told you we were taking friendly fire.
Hello?
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
Don't come on anymore. Hey, Doc.
Okay,
Hey Duncan, how about you start medicing before people die? Dragon, how about medicing somebody? There's two of us in here that are down, that I can see. There's that person there. I don't know who that is, but I can't quite turn my head to see. They're definitely down.
Technical with the ATS is friendly.
No, because it shot at us once.
Okay then.
Bad Wolf, I need to take you long range.
How many wounded you got in here, fuck boys? Who's wounded in here?
Everybody.
Someone told that because they're all wounded.
Hey Barb, are you on the fucking 50? Barbarian.
That's Dragon.
Who's the guy in 50? Tell him I'm in the BTR. I need him to talk to me. Tell him who's fucking down so I can make them.
They're all wounded.
Okay, give me names. Well, apparently the fucking command lead won't listen to me.
I can't get 50. I
I'm
need
trying to
another.
fucking find out who's down and who's not. Exactly.
Most of the people in this vehicle are down, par the gunner and the driver. We need a
Okay,
medic cover.
Hey, I
get
found
down.
ground. By the way, you're
I've
shooting
tried
at
50,
friendlies.
but I can't.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Yeah, well,
I'm
they
working
shot
on
at
fifth
us.
base.
Hey, fam, he's
Why
the
do you
medic.
think we have
Chester's
so many
working on death
casualties?
o'clock.
Found fucking nukies in the BTR of Alpha. I mean Bravo. I'm dealing with them
Someone
now.
friendly fired everybody. Whoever's
Okay,
got the AGS
anyone who's
30.
alive right now, not pulling security. I need help getting fifth up. We can start getting people and start saving these guys. Help me with fifth right now. Start packing.
You're too
Green
fucking
meanie, all
late
that
now.
shit. Stop shooting at the BTR. I know they shot at you, but please don't.
No, I'm in it. You didn't disable it. I'm fixing people inside though. I know. I don't know why. I don't know why.
Shut up, and we need a medic over here.
This,
I am, but I can't
God
deal with all
damn
this
it.
shit.
this is
Drop
pathetic.
people in security with the main gun, please.
Skelly, are you helping me with fucking fifth?
Yes, I am helping you with fifths. This is the only thing that can fucking work.
Who else needs a
because
medic?
Crown
Who else
Con
needs a
keeps
medic?
friendly firing everybody.
Okay,
In
I get
fifth
it. Let's
base.
save this email. Give me
Everybody needs a fucking medic.
fifth up.
Snake
He's
getting
just
the
said
gun.
to you, everybody but the driver and the gunner.
You working on that?
And the driver and the gunner aren't fucking doing anything.
Checking fifth base.
Right. Fifth aid needs to part. I'm going to jump on whoever's top of the list.
Okay, fifth's on. Who's next?
Duncan.
Good on you.
Get on to you, okay.
Duncan's done.
Doubt if I'll make it now. There's too much red.
Who's still up?
Unsure. Gunner and driver are up on the BTR.
About to get onto you, but I need help. Sissy, so just go by fast.
Auntie's about to go up.
Dealing with
Got it.
wounded. Fuck off.
I'm still bloody bleeding. Can't get me up if I'm
I
bleeding.
can't pack fifth base. He's fucking bugged.
Surely.
Can't pack who?
Fifth base.
Check for a pulse.
Don't be good to go.
Auntie's about to get up in a second, packing right now.
And I died just 3 seconds before the pack's finished. Bloody hell.
Who's next?
I need ammo for HK.
I also need a medic.
Death
Oh, bad
o'clock's
wolf.
ready
Bad
for a
wolf is really
pack.
fun.
We're down bad.
Thank you. Hey, driver and gunner, next time you got injured in here, medic 'em. Right.
Where
Doing
medic
bad wolf said.
fact remains that we got friendly fired as we were trying to medic up the rest and causing more massacres.
Working on bad
User
As
left
I
your
said,
channel.
I got up against that fence and I saw bullets coming in at me from where we'd just come from.
Yeah.
And then
it's
and then
whoever-
bang.
It's whoever was in the AGS 30.
Well,
Don't know if it was a
Bad Wolf
grenade or if it
first,
was 40 mil hitters, but
Alright,
we all went
10.
there.
10.
It was 40 mil.
Does exist, well tested.
And left arm.
Good.
Oh, bad wolf's fucking dead. Never mind.
5 o'clock.
Yeah, he left.
You'll need packing. That's it.
Oh, bueno.
No, I think
I'm
he
not
got
surprised.
busted.
Working on deck clock. No, he left. He was still in here. I saw a lot of him.
Let's have a look.
Deck clock should be up in a minute. Skelly, who else?
That's it, they all need packing.
Yeah, who else needs a pack or who needs medical?
Pretty much everybody in the list, par well tester. And whoever we've done already. Danny's
Okay,
bloodlusted.
working on test.
He's not his back.
Is that all? Anyone left?
I think that's
Yeah,
all.
tester. Okay, that's all. We're good.
Or
Okay,
test
cool.
needs a
I'm gonna-
packer or something, I don't know.
I'm good.
It's just
Okay,
a
thank you for your time,
please.
guys. Thanks for coming.
Fuck's sake.
That was a plus. Hey guys,
Okay. It's just not this squad, it's the op.
where you guys at? I know. Where you guys at? I got them.
There's nothing wrong with the op.
Get in the vehicle, please.
I've just got out.
Okay, thank you. I ran off.
Where to, Danny? Because I'm not fussed about continuing on anymore.
He's got Nicola.
I need to get in a seat with a fucking radio standby.
There's nothing wrong with the op. Really.
Good luck with that. The long range doesn't work.
Someone just fucking moved into it, so I can't do that, thanks.
The Arsenal's fucked, but apart from that, the op's alright. It's just
Long range check 1, 2, 3.
friendly fire.
No, Joey. Long range doesn't work in this vehicle, Danny.
I think we've got too many people who are prima donnas, like running around in that
Either that
technical,
or they're not
like
on
a bat out of hell.
I can hear you, but
Does anyone have a long range nearby?
They're gonna have to They're going to have to take these ops a little bit more serious, I
Check if
think.
there's any bodies in the Vic still.
I think there's going to have to be an admin meeting.
I think it's really awkward to end phone
Because
calls
this is the
with you.
second op in 2 days that I've heard people fucking about and not taking serious. We like to keep them fun, but we like to have a little bit of serious play. We're not mill sim, but we are fun sim.
50 check.
Accidents do happen, but
50 check. I'm not hearing you on the
that was just ridiculous, the amount of people that got killed there.
Machine gunner stepping in since both the team leader and the squad leader left.
Oh, Nicola.
What are we doing now?
If they haven't got bloody C-tab, they're useless.
Skelly, start driving us back.
Get in.
They're getting really reliant on C-tab.
We're leaving. Go. Bravo's RCVs in total.
I've hardly fired a shot today. It's starting to get dark and we don't have any night vision.
Danny.
Yep.
Short ranges don't work on 50.
I know. I've got a long range on my back.
I know long range in this Vic doesn't work, so there was no way for us to get in communication with any of the squad.
Hi, Citizen. Didn't see that, sorry.
Down 2 people.
That is fine.
And good morning to you too. I don't think this op's on for much longer though. We've been on for 2 hours and, well, nearly 2.25 hours. I'm not sure what left we've got to do on this map.
This is a fairly long drive back, so if anybody wants to DC now, I don't think anyone's going to hold it against you.
Just stay in channel when you do DC and we'll stay for debrief, please.
Kill the rabbit!
Yeah.
You missed the rabbit, I'll get it. Oh no, I can't get my gun round. Bugger.
Might as well be.
I'd call that a good trade, to be honest.
User left your channel.
Guys, I think I'm in disconnect. But my headache gets much worse.
Okay.
We'll
See you
see
later.
y'all in debrief.
User left
The
your
hell?
channel.
We all good?
Keep going. Keep going.
Somebody dead?
User left your channel.
BTR.
Negative. Just so it's unfortunate.
He went naked! He just suddenly went naked. How bizarre! I haven't got to shoot these ones all day.
User left your channel.
It's a bright green bush, isn't it? It's a dayglow bush. And it's his mate, dayglow too. Oh look, dayglow. Hang on a minute.
User left your channel.
They're breeding. They're everywhere.
User left your channel.
I hear the theme from Doctor Who.
Danny, maybe the fact that I'm veering off sharply might indicate that something went wrong with the keyboard.
User left your channel.
Attack of the fluorescent bushes.
WD key got stuck. Check it left.
Howie!
Danny, stop treating me like I'm one.
User left your channel.
Killer rocks! You gotta watch out for those killer rocks. They'll kill you. They jump on you from a height and they kill you. Well, they trip you up and then they gang up on you and bash your head in.
User left your channel.
Because they're killer rocks.
User left your channel. User left your channel. User left your channel.
Permission to grenade our compound, sir.
User left your channel. User joined your channel.
I want to take out that technical.
User left your channel.
Alright, we won.
User left your channel. User left your channel. User joined your channel.
Don't give me a reason to do it every single fucking time whenever I get.
User joined your channel.
One honest question I have, because there was
channel.
somebody when we were at the quarry.
User joined your channel.
But I'll wait a second before I go over it. But there was somebody at the quarry that was actually on speaker, and it wasn't me, and I was on whisper the entire time.
We'll get into that in a minute.
Whisper? What?
Everyone's here.
Everyone is here.
So, what did you guys think?
Fun.
Woo. It was fun. We could have used a bit more action, but it was fun.
More DACA. God, we had so much action.
I enjoyed it for my first one.
Yeah, it was good intro.
I think the main takeaway was it was about 2 hours of killing about 15 guys in total.
Yeah, there is that.
That's the well, yeah, Duncan, you got someone at your door.
Hang on.
Answer the door. But that really was the only pullback. I was confused on story elements, but I also wasn't.
We killed so many bad people, Fox. You were clearly in the wrong place.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Alright, so typically this is when ground command takes over and tells the squad leaders how they did.
So yeah, ground, like, yeah, I'm high, whatever. Go ground.
I'll fill in blanks.
So, from me being where I was, a lot
User
of it was a lot of back and forth. We actually pushed to where we needed to or anything like that. So that's what I was looking at, was just specifically how everybody pushed and moved into the compounds. Alpha, you guys actually pushed in pretty well. Bravo, you guys did the same thing, just holding positions, etc. Recon 2, there were times where I was trying to get in contact with you guys to get some type of sit rep, but never got really much. So I didn't know if you guys were in contact, but I was trying to get in contact with you guys a couple times. Recon 1, good job getting eyes on both the quarry as well as a couple of the other compounds. So that's pretty much where I was at. So other thing I had at the end when we were clearing the sawmill, the technical, the green technical that we had, the one thing that happened, because I think I got shot by the technical and so did a lot of other people. The technical was not nearby, so that's why I was trying to figure out of who actually shot, but I know we got friendly fired. So be careful with that and make sure you PID, because a lot of the PIDing was UN or it was more toward the rebels that were in the area. So a lot of PID things that we had with that last initial fight.
Yeah, the BTR literally just straight up lit up the technical, so the technical returned fire.
Your channel was
and they just happened to be
did
more
not fire
accurate.
at the technical.
Well, then somebody's
Something
lying,
else
then.
was shooting at you, because the BTR was facing the way, and we were hit by grenades from the M117, from the AGS-30 and the UAZ, and then we were hit by the green mean technical. So Players Bravo was pretty pissed off with that, because it wipes out the entire squad, par 2 people.
The
and then
117.
when we went to get help, we couldn't get onto 50 with the radios. We tried using the long range, and most of our team was down. So we just continued to get dunk. The
The
BTR never
117
once
was
fired at
not in the AO until the very end and did not use the GMG
Hold
lumper.
on. Skelly, you said the BTR never shot once?
The BTR never shot towards the fucking friendlies.
Okay,
It always
about to
shot
say
and
that.
was always facing towards the compound, because why would we face to our rear where we fucking came from?
So
Don't trust your security?
that's one of the things was a lot of it we were getting shot from the green technical that we had. The BTR was actually us. We were near the compound, basically almost inside of it, with the with the BTRs, etc. We were up almost inside the compound clearing it, but the grenades and everything that came through was actually shooting toward the green technical. So that's a lot of what was going on, was a lot of miscommunication that we had.
Yeah. Also, that
So to put it in perspective, from Greeny Meanie, we took fire from a UAZ with an AGS-30 on it, which was where most of the grenades came from. Eventually, it was taken out by, I think, ground, or somebody
User
up on the
joined your
road
channel.
or whatever.
There was a UAZ that was coming down the road. Is that what you're talking about? The one that was coming through the road?
Yes.
I
That's
killed
where
I killed the
that's where
driver.
the
The driver
GMG
was
was
the
coming
only
from.
one that was inside of it. This is the driver when it got to me.
Then it might have moved around the AO, because that was the only thing that could have been causing those explosions in the AO. So, either way, I guess moral of the story here is, check where you're getting fired from, return fire, because it might not be friendly fire. So find where fire's coming from accurately and return fire. Don't sit and grumble at friendlies for it.
In response to that,
Otherwise, from Greeny Meanie's friendly fire perspective, we didn't have any friendly fire incidents that I know of. We engaged the factory complex while you guys were moving in, but other than that, we stayed pretty clear of it. We also got shot at by a 50 that took out our engine block right after we got our wheels up and situated, because we did get dunked by a GMG on the road behind you guys.
in response to that, the GMD that I saw that friendly fired at us, the guy
User
looked
joined
at
your
us,
channel.
turned away, got in the vehicle, and a TSB logo appeared on the side of the UAZ.
That was because somebody took it out and then got in the UAZ immediately after.
Well, not before firing
Yes,
a few rounds off
that
towards
was
us.
so. As soon as I took out the UAZ, I jumped in to basically shut the engine off so I could hear, and then I jumped right back out. So that's the reason that the UAZ had a TSB on it.
It drove away.
It did
It
back
drove
up
away.
before I got fucked by something.
The UAZ drove away?
Okay. So, can we all agree that this isn't a very constructive line of talk? Let's go into the other parts of the op. Let's talk about the first engagement first, and let's go to Alpha.
Yeah, so needless to say, I was a bit rusty coming back. It's been more than a few days, editing my own stuff, being Lear's temp editor bitch boy, everything, whatever. So yeah, it was rough starting off. My squad can attest to that. My long range kept on resetting to random frequencies. Again, seemingly at random. But once we got the communication stuff figured out, things went really well. I pretty much had Green Meanie as recon / QRF for any, to take care of anything that needed to be killed. And then my remaining rifle team, fire team, whatever, did all the work on the ground. It worked out very well for us. And yeah, I really don't have much bad thing to say, except for obviously the thing in the valley, canyon, whatever, which I'm sure will be a bigger talk. And we had a bit of a quarrel with ground command and recon as far as Green Meanie stealing the wheel from them and then them stealing a wheel back from us and blah blah blah, but I'll just chalk that up to retards being retards. Yeah, that's about it for me.
Bravo.
Oh, one more thing, Alpha.
User in your channel timed out.
From my perspective, comms were pretty crap. Half the time I didn't know what you wanted Bravo doing, so I was ad-libbing, just trying to keep my guys alive, have them in a good situation to support the force. When we did know what you wanted us doing, we'd call out important stuff, and then I'd find out 30 minutes later you didn't hear me. And the biggest thing I have is the IED. Why wasn't that pushed up on 50? Because BTR was about a meter from it. I'm assuming it was a command det that the trigger man had been shot, but that was lucky there.
So funny thing about that, we were the M117. We went over it before. We didn't see it. That was complete
didn't even
luck.
realize it was an IED. I thought it was just rocks sticking through the road. In all honesty.
Because
this map is full of that
running
shit.
Up to us and saying, "Hey, that's an IED," on yelling. I don't know what squad he was in or what, but somebody knew it was an IED and it should have been pushed to 50.
It was Gabian, because we just ran over it like we didn't even know it was there, because we didn't. And it's very well that Gabian might be the only person that did see it, and he did see it as you guys were going over it and went, "Hey, that's an IED." Like, we don't know, because he's gone now.
Greeny Meanie also called it out
User
over radio.
disconnected from your channel.
Over a short range.
Yep.
Over short range, who did that go to?
That would be all of Alpha.
And then Alpha Squad Lead pushed it up.
I never heard Alpha Squad Lead push it up. It didn't get pushed up till I pushed it, from what Bravo heard.
We know where it.
I agree.
We know where that chain of information died there. Okay, the comms were bad. It could be different. I don't know.
My voice is terrible.
That's pretty much it.
Not really, because that was my roommate's TV going off. But honestly, it's just for the whole friendly fire thing.
Go on, get on with it. It's bedtime for me. Damn, it's 2:30.
Well, the the avenues approach need to be a little bit better. It just seemed like people went in, and we can establish firing lines. That's probably why the friendly fire happens. We tried to adjust. Hell, I ran up to the BTR and tried to save some people. That's from that view. The whole thing with the ID, I don't know why it wasn't pushed up. So it's just gotta communicate better on that. But whatever. Not everyone died, and you got lucky. So there we go. Nothing to harp on for the next 10 minutes. So what else?
I mean, that, like I said, that's of the things that hadn't been touched that I wanted to bring up. That was it. So
I want to touch on recon real quick because a lot of people don't seem to understand what recon actually is. It's very frustrating.
I think
you
it's a
don't
bunch of
have to
snipers.
be told how to recon in order to recon. Yes, they give you a target and they give you a location. So you got eyes on the quarry, and then you sat there for 20 minutes watching what everyone else could see. The whole point of recon is you to surveillance an area, move to the next area, surveil, like go around the area, look on the outside, see what's possibly coming, see what's around it, do a bunch of other things other than just sitting and staring at something you already know. Like infantry will come in and then we'll take care of what you see, and then you move on to the next point, and then it's you basically are constantly keeping infantry informed of what they're about to step in or what's coming to them. So it makes no sense for you to just sit in one place for 20 minutes. I don't know why you guys had snipers either, but that's just me.
I think Recon 2 did it. Like we
we
went
were-
away.
User joined your
We
channel.
were sniper team. Sniper
Yeah,
team, we're sniper team. Like, I mean, there's only one sniper, but
No, I overheard them talking at the beginning. They said, "Well, we're a sniper. We queued in as sniper. Why are they making us recon?"
No,
so
okay, well, okay, then that's my
Yeah.
misunderstanding. So that's different, but still, point still stands about recon.
Just to say something there, I would have moved on to the next objective, but there was no next objective,
There
and there
was
was no other
no-
cover.
You can make your own. Okay, so let's take the quarry for example. You sat there with the line of sight on the quarry, correct?
User left your channel.
But you knew
For about
every-
5 minutes, yes.
Well, you told me 10 or 15, so that's a little bit different from what you're telling me. So then
that was
you
me
you-
being exaggerating. So,
Okay,
sorry.
well, regardless, 5 minutes. So you mark everything down, you know where everything is. Then you go into the north side and you look on the north side. Is anything out there? Do they have patrols? Is there something waiting on the other side that friendlies can't see? Okay, then you go, okay, there's nothing over there. Let's recheck on the quarry, make sure everything's still back where we left it. Okay, everything's good. Then you move on to the west side. You keep doing all these things. You don't have to be given another target to just keep doing recon over and over. Because recon means nothing if we get to that quarry and then 3 tanks push over the hill. Means nothing. You know? So catching that kind of stuff is super important. But I understand... What's up?
Why did 3 tanks roll over the hill?
No, that's example.
Okay.
Right, sorry. That was a hypothetical example. Sorry, it didn't actually happen. But that's the point of recon, is to catch these things before they reach infantry, so infantry gets that knowledge, processes it, and then reacts before it gets to them, and then they have to make a snap-second decision, and most of the time that's never going to pan out correctly. That's why recon is so amazing.
From your
Sure.
channel.
Then how come when you guys pulled up, Grizzly got pissed at us and said maybe we should take some initiative and go recon, and which we did. We go over there, and then fuck knows why they come over here, start driving across the field, and drive back, and then drive past us and say fuck.
Because
you
we're
nerds."
giving motorized reconnaissance, and we were a little bit heated you being there.
User
The problem is
left
the
your
position you had
channel.
on top of the hill was a great gunnery position, and you told us to move. You as a recon squad, what your main weapon is your optics and your eyes and your ears. We're sitting in a gunnery position telling us to move for our mounted vehicle.
Well,
We
guess
haven't
what?
told
The thing
them
with
what to do.
reconnaissance is you don't keep reconnaissance assets in the fucking reserve. I can goddamn show you the fucking book. I know we're not Milsim, but it's really annoying when you recon boys want to get
User
into every
joined your
single
channel.
firefight. I'm sorry, but we need your ears and eyes.
Oh, I'm
Yeah, you
sorry. The
moved when
last
we
time I
came
was on
over
the other
there.
side of the
Hey
hill.
guys,
Okay.
The other
guys.
side of the hill where we originally were. When I got TP'd, you couldn't see shit. That's why we were there.
Break.
So, I'm not recon squad lead. That was a pretty good position for both fire and recon, because from that position we had eyes on the roads to the forget which direction, Then we had eyes over the quarry to the south and southeast if anything came from that direction.
User left your
It was
channel.
a good position all
User
around.
left your channel.
Well, what about when friendlies arrived? When the entire main force arrived?
Once
That's
we
right.
arrived,
We were stumped at what to do. We had no clue what to do because there was no objective, so we were pretty much pulling 360
Oh,
security.
I think it's
Right,
time
so
to
what
go.
we're
They're
saying
just
is the
going
next
around in
step
bloody
is to go
circles.
look elsewhere. That's all we're saying. You
There
push
was
over the
nowhere
hill.
else we could have gone. We had come
Yeah.
from the other side of the
Well,
hill.
something
We-
else
we-
did happen. There was an ambush.
No, not talking about that. But what I'm talking,
different time?
you
Sorry.
could not have seen over that northern hill. No way.
No.
So all I'm saying is you push on the other side where the friendlies can't see. Now you're
Yes.
at so.
User
My
disconnected
question
from
to
your
ask
channel.
you guys is: do you guys know the purpose of a technical? Like what its actual role is?
Yeah.
Okay. Then why are you questioning what we were doing?
Actually, I don't. Please inform me.
So the technical is not like a fighting vehicle that you roll up a road at 15 miles per hour, right? You're going max speed. You never push it into a town. You circle the town over and over and over and over. You use its speed to its advantage because it lacks armor. It has high mobility and a decent, firepower. So you use that to its speed. So what we would do is we would circle the town and basically provide like a fucking corral of recon effect. Okay. Now we can't see far away, so that's where recon has the advantage over us. I stand with their optics, binoculars, sniper rifles. They have all that over us.
We couldn't see anything because there's trees everywhere.
Okay, then you need.
Okay, this is not going anywhere. Let's move on.
Please.
Anything about Recon 2?
User left your channel.
Recon 2.
User left your channel.
Really only Recon in name. We did that thing me and Finn always does. Recon subversive action. Is Ground Command still here?
Yes.
I am sorry I was not on 50 a lot. I was basically only on it when I needed to talk to you. It took a lot of concentration and precise comms to do what we did. So yeah, that's problematic, of course.
That's a good job of getting that helicopter.
We stole the helicopter. That was pretty neat. We fucked up some shit.
Yeah, we killed some stuff.
I don't.
Hey,
really
it
have
was a good
much
thing that
else.
you guys did push that direction. It did get us a couple more things. So we do have a helicopter. We do have a couple other new vehicles. What else did you guys find in that last one? Because I didn't even get any information on that.
Oh, so the last AO we struck was a hard AO, and it really was.
User
There
left
was
your
machine
channel.
guns on roofs. There was a Hind. There was a BMP2. We took out the BMP. We took out the Hind, but it did cost us 2 KIA, and we also lost. We lost the tow Humvee. A little.
No.
No, the tow Humvee. Well, it needs repair. But the tow Humvee and the crate are still there. And as a matter of fact, I'm moving them to where they were just damaged right now. You did lose the Dishka techie.
User disconnected from your channel.
I think that's fair.
User disconnected from
No,
your channel.
it's dead. A mortar landed on top of it. It's gone.
Oh yeah.
So-
I mean, I think that's a fair loss.
Yeah.
User left your channel.
What about the crate that we found? Did we manage to get it back?
Crate is right next to it. Right next to the tow Humvee.
Okay, good.
So that was, I guess, Recon 1's debrief, I guess?
That's
Two,
Recon
whatever.
2.
So I want to hang on. I want to talk about the quarter real quick. We're trading. So hypothetical, we're trading with some people. We're getting ready to. Let's say within earshot, let's just kill these guys and take what they've got.
Yes, because so that was something that I had an issue with. So I went back, spoke with Alpha, spoke with squad leads, and with what had happened, and either it was somebody on yelling or somebody that had speaker on, because as soon as something was said over the radio of let's just kill them and take their stuff
User
was
left
said,
your channel.
that's when everything went downhill. So I'm not
I'd like
blaming
to-
anybody for it. From with what happened with it was just a little off. So
No, I'll own it. I set it over 50, but I was on normal and inside the Vic with the engine on. So that
right,
narrows
but
it
the
down to
question
someone
was
had their
somebody had
speakers
it on
on,
speaker.
which is a much bigger issue of why do you have 50 on speakers.
Yeah, that, and now I'll apologize for my outburst. That was very unprofessional, to say the least. It was a what's the word?
User
A
left your
bunch of
channel.
different dumb shit going on, and Killer just left. But it was a bunch of different dumb decisions going on that culminated in us and things, turning for the worse. We had
User left your channel.
many parts of the command, squad leads and ground command itself, right by people who were trying to talk to, and then they just start opening fire on us. If they were a bigger force, we could very easily have been fucked there and then.
If they were a bigger force, I wouldn't have made the suggestion.
I get that.
Like, the only reason I made the suggestion is, A, they brought the technical to the trade without even knowing who we were or how powerful we were, and they brought, 8 guys with AKs? And we were aimed, the vehicle was aimed at the SPG with the M2 ready to go. And that's when I suggested, why don't we just kill them and take it?
Hey, Auntie.
Yeah.
Can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah.
Hop up to tier 1
User
channel.
disconnected left from your channel. Channel switched.
Can I ask you just a simple question? I don't care what the answer is. So, if there's no other recon mission, as shown in the debrief, and we have nowhere else to go, and we've already reconned the area where they, in quotes, told us to go fuck off and do, in a nutshell, and then they drive past us not saying anything, and then the second time they drive past us they say, fuck you nerds, and they're all laughing, driving past, and then we're sitting there wasting our time scrolling through the field for something that was already cleared by them, saying, "Oh yeah, no, there's nothing here." They never said that to us. So we're sitting there roaming around, and then beforehand they crashed into a bush, went stole Alpha's spare wheel without telling anybody. Just said, "Hey, I'm gonna take this," and just went off. I want your personal preference on that, and I get it's a technical yada yada yada. I don't care about that. I want your personal preference on this.
Who stole the wheel from who?
Grizzly stole the wheel from Alpha, I think it was. But I can confirm it was Grizzly because he was walking in front of my scope the time I was watching the SPG-9 truck.
Alright. Again, Grizzly strikes.
Yes. I don't really care. Grizzly's Grizzly. No offense to him. I don't care if I get in trouble with this, but he's a fucking idiot.
Yeah, he never used to be like that, you know.
Yeah, I know. I know. He never used to be like that. It's just now.
Well, there's a difference between recon team and a sniper team. So if you guys went to snipers, you should have made it clear to ground command, high command that you weren't a recon team, you were a sniper team, and then you just would have travelled with everybody else.
Yeah, well, that's what we did say. We went up to kill him. We said, "Oh yeah, no, we're a sniper team," and he was just like, "Okay, well, you're the only guys we have, so I guess you'll do recon and support the infantry," and that's what we did.
Yeah.
And then, but when you get fucksticks coming around, driving right in front of us, like walking in front of my shot, and I'm saying, "Oh yeah, I'm focusing on something important," and they don't give a fuck. Like, like the SPG-9 truck. You were in the mission, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the SPG-9 truck could have turned instantly and killed them, and they're walking in front of my line of fire. And there was no other place to get a shot on. Like with the place we did the recon on, we would have been spotted within seconds. But the place we sat at the second time, we could see everything. That's why we moved there, and that's why and for some reason, that's why they got pissed at us. Like I don't know. It was my first time in quotes reconning. I joined that team to be a sniper because rarely to snipe. Like I just don't know.
Well, normally recon's out on their own somewhere, so to be buzzed by a truck full of squaddies is not really on. So I feel your pain. Yeah,
it was.
You shouldn't have done
it. But it just. I just don't know how to state it. Like, I don't really care that they drove off on us and just did fuck all. Like, Grizzly was part of Alpha Team. Ambi, I don't even know. He basically disobeyed. Whether it was just because he was in the Vic or not, I don't know. I just don't know how to picture my situation this time. It's just.
If Falcon doesn't mind me pitching in my 2 cents here,
Go ahead.
Just Yeah, I didn't participate in that mission. I just popped in to see what people were talking about, so I already don't have a dog in this fight. But that being said, over the last couple of weeks in particular, I've been around quite a bit, and there's been, it seems to me anyways, an uptick in really toxic behavior, and it's not just from one guy, it's from several. Some of it's been mentioned in this little conversation, and then there's other stuff that Falcon probably hasn't seen, but suffice it to say, there's been a lot of people just kind of swinging around their attitude and not really being team players and just kind of doing, whatever the heck they want. And it's been really to the detriment of a couple of these missions, to the point where several of us just straight up walked out of an op the other day. Like, as soon as we a couple of us got bloodlusted, so obviously that's rage-inducing enough, but with what was going on at the time, we just kind of threw up our hands and said, this is stupid. We're just going to wait for debrief. Because...
I personally, I was ranting during the op. I started ranting at my squad lead, and I said to Hatter, I need a minute, and I hopped off. I literally put my radio in my backpack and just followed him. It was just, I couldn't say anything anymore. Like, it was like I was trying to keep myself to where I would still want to play.
I did notice today, I mean, that there has been chatter amongst the admins, that we've been noticing a lot of tomfoolery, for lack of a better word, non-seriousness in ops, where people are just turning up and farting about to the detriment of everybody who wants to play seriously. And tonight, I was witnessing it myself, and a lot of the guys in our squad said, "Oh, we've had enough. Just disconnected." Some of them just left, and it has been noticed, so it will be dealt with, because it's once you start interfering with the enjoyment of the other players, we have to step in and do something about it, because it'll just keep going.
It was just the fact that it was the first time I actually got to play, like a sniper role, and I was quite excited. Like, I love Ace Arma sniping, because trigonometry. Yeah, just the trigonometry of it just makes it fun. Angling the shot, the winds, the range, scope. Like, I was really happy when I saw this role, and I was like, "Fuck yeah, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna have some fun." And I got even happier when I got my sniper, because it was an SR-25, exact one from Arma 2. And then just have that shit down my throat when douchebags come around driving around saying, "Oh yeah, go fuck yourself, go recon this, go do this." Like, I get we were in quotes a recon team, but when there's nothing else posted on the fucking board that we don't have to recon, we'd at least like to shoot something, because I don't think anybody but me has shot something that off. Like, not my squad leader, my medic, and my spotter. They didn't shoot anything. Well, the spotter was spotting for me, so that's fair. I shot, I think, 2 mags and killed about 15 to 10 people.
Nice.
I can't count on
and some of the town. So
I can't count on both hands how many times I've been an op as recon sniper and not fired a shot. It happens quite often, actually.
Yeah, that's fair. Like, it wasn't the fact that I didn't get to shoot. It was just the fact that we're told, like, to fuck off. There was no place we could sit for recon, anyways. It's Essica, for fuck's sake.
There's trees everywhere.
I think the closest places we could actually, like, the third AO, the sawmill, we couldn't even get recon on it. I think we saw a squad, and that was it. And just a few buildings.
Yeah, long range stuff is out of the question on a map like that.
I think it was at the point at, like, the last AO that Killer called it an end. So Recon was asking High just to deal with this AO so we could at least have. So I was personally trying to get Havoc to at least shoot somebody, like allow us to shoot somebody to give my squad mates fun, because none of them shot a bullet. So I was asking permission. I was like, here, let's just do this AO by ourselves. It's quick, clean, simple. You got a BMP or a BMD here that sits there and has no clue that we're here. We can easily fire a rocket right into its ass, detonate it, and the cook-off will blow up the gas station and the GMG on the roof along with the Igloo launcher, and we can take out the other guys. Boof, we would have been done. but they were worried about night. Yet that explosion from the BMD and the gas station would have produced more than enough light. I just, if it was just on Killa wanting to get it done, that's fair, I guess. But it was just, we did all that recon and then just to have it shoved right back off our asses about that, it was just stupid.
It wasn't a very fluid op. There was a lot of stagnating around. And I know some ops have to be like that, but that's when people start getting restless. But there's no excuse for the tomfoolery and the pissing about that I saw tonight. It was just people just being generally idiots.
Especially from the greeny baby or whatever the fuck it's called, greeny bitch. I'll just call it that. Driving past us and saying, "Ha ha, fuck you retards," and then them all laughing.
Wow.
Yeah,
Now,
I think that's just an attitude.
If I was recording, I would have.
Hey,
I was personally tempted on shooting them for that. Like,
well, I recorded it all, so you can check my stream back and see if there's anything there and Twitch clip it.
Cool. I'm gonna make sure if I'm in a game with those guys again, I'm gonna record because I'm not dealing with that shit again.
You know, I've been feeling the same thing recently. There's way too many things. I tried to let them go in debrief as far as, I keep telling people I practice communist-style self-criticism.
Still recording now, but I've got to go. I need to get some sleep.
Not being, excessively judgmental as some people are during debrief. I tend to focus more on, what I could have done different, what my team could have done different, but mainly, what I could have encouraged them to do. But it's been seriously ridiculous, especially the last 2 weeks or so. There's one particular individual who shall go unnamed. I shall not speak of his rank or his, who his friends are or any such thing, but I have repeatedly watched him break the order of battle on purpose just so that he could pretty much seize glory in the middle of a mission and look cool. I'm not even kidding.
I'm going to say that with a different person. As you said, not naming names or ranks or friends. Yeah, he was pissing about last night. He was going like, "Oh, will you just shut the fuck up?" And nobody was talking. It was just a simple, quiet conversation while we were waiting for granite's off. I don't know why that was necessary.
Who knows? We could be talking about the same person.
We definitely are, because I already know who you're talking about.
Yeah, well, it's like this. Did you happen to play, either of you happen to play Sergeant Tin's op the other day?
I
don't think so.
Pilot. I did, but I was the pilot.
Okay. Well, Falcon knows what I'm talking about, partly at least, towards the end of it, when the original ground commander wasn't there. Now, I might have misunderstood something, but at the beginning of the mission, my squad lead was told that he was the 2IC when the ground command wasn't there, not the person who took over. That individual imposed himself and decided he'd do whatever the heck he wanted to with the task force, and people just went along with it. Think about that for a second.
You mean the ground command?
No, not the ground command. Remember, I think it was Outcast, like he lagged out or something, or he crashed or whatever, and it was towards the end, and he wasn't there. I distinctly remember he was not the one calling the shots towards the end. It was someone else, and it was not the guy who was appointed the 2IC.
It was Azariah that was doing it. I remember.
Yeah. Well, that's an example of what I'm talking about, where he just, to me, it seemed to me that he imposed himself upon the role, and he had no authority to do so. He should have been looking after his own interests, even though, admittedly, he was a squad of one at that point. But he should have fallen in with someone else and just helped support the infantry while the actual 2IC called the shots, as it was decided at the beginning of the mission. So, and I remember distinctly, while attacking the airfield, we could hear Liru talking. We knew where he was captured at. And Alpha Squad was coming in hot on that building. And do you know who took point and rushed up there to go clear it? Himself. Just take a guess, Falcon. There was a whole infantry squad behind him who should have been the ones clearing that building.
Grizzly?
One guy went to go... No, not Grizzly.
Oh. Outcast? I don't know.
No, Outcast wasn't there, remember? Anyway,
yeah.
Point is, it was inappropriate, because it's like, if you're gonna pretend that you're the ground commander, then don't go kicking in doors and taking point and then congratulating yourself in debrief. Like, that's not gonna fly. It's a team effort. we all have our jobs, and it's not about what the one guy's experience.
Congratulating yourself, indeed.
Everybody's participation. You know,
that's
like, I get that sometimes missions will suck for one party or another. Like, for instance, I flew this one mission where this is like the only time I flew CAS, and we basically didn't do anything the entire time because we were doing donuts in the sky because of the AA threat. And we just basically waited for 3 hours, and then like right at the end, we got to do like one rocket run, and that's it. And you know, there's nothing that could be done about things like that. But I played the role. I didn't decide to go off and, you know, do whatever the heck I wanted, and then go beat my chest later and say, "Oh my god, I'm so awesome," and debrief. Like, no, it's not about that.
That's what I did in one of Granite's Vietnam ops. We were at CH. We were the Guns of Go-Go, sitting in a combat circle, and we sat in that circle the whole op. Didn't get to do anything. We didn't piss about going somewhere else. I stayed in my circle the entire time. And then at the end of the op, they were like, "Here, can you do extraction?" I said, "You guys with the Guns of Go-Go, right?" He's like, "Oh shit." So we went over, killed the remaining infantry, and ta-da.
Yeah, like, you know, if people want to go do their own thing, then there's a great series of video games over the last decade or so that have been released for that very purpose, and those are Call of Duty and Battlefield, you know, where teamwork is an option, you know. But when you're coming on here, I know it's not like a hardcore milsim community, but the leadership roles are there for a reason. And if you didn't step up at the beginning of the mission, then you better not be stepping over other people who did, as I see it. But that's just me. Like, the whole thing breaks down if we can't have that kind of trust that the order of battle is going to be followed reasonably, you know, with the wishes of whoever is in whatever position, you know, that dictates that.
Let's quickly let Auntie have a word, because...
Yeah, I just kind of buried both of you guys here. Sorry.
Well, I'm going to pass this up, talk amongst the other T5s, because what I witnessed tonight is, well,
BS.
It's starting to devolve into something that we don't want, so we need to nip it before it continues.
I personally came to TSB to have some fun playing ops, but when I have like a fuck you thrown in my face and a dick punch saying, "Oh, you can't do this," yada yada yada. Well, not in that type of standards. It kind of hurts my, like, I have no problem with TSB. It's just the certain people who used to be tier 5s, tier 3s, or tier 4s, whatever the hell, come back as tier 2s knowing, "Oh, I'm not a tier 3 anymore. I don't have to set an example and molly fuck about."
Yeah, well, it has been noticed already, and it's being discussed as I speak. Well, not in the channel at the minute, but you know, T5s are aware of what's going off, and we are monitoring the situation. And I wasn't going to play tonight because it's normally Sniper's up and his computer's still down, and I'm tired as hell. But and I wasn't going to play, but I thought, you know, I'm already up and the computer switched on, so why not give it another couple of hours? But what I witnessed was not good, to be honest. There was too much larking about. Not enough seriousness. I mean, we're not mill sim, we're fun sim. But larking about like that spoils it. I mean, towards the end when we went up against the fence and my guys were aiming towards the enemy. And I'm the last person up against the fence. So I'm looking the opposite way, just in case somebody comes from behind. And I notice puffs of dust off the fence coming towards me like a machine gun fire heading my way. And then I go down and then there's an explosion like a 40mm grenade right amongst us. Now we're on the other side of the fence from the compound. So to get a 40mm grenade to where we were, it would have had to been lobbed up to the moon to come down at that angle to get to us there. You know, it would have hit the fence. You can't drop it the other side of the fence. So it had to come from where we had just come up from. It had to be friendly fire. And that's why everybody's, you know, said, was that friendly fire? And they said, yeah, that was definitely friendly fire coming in. And that was just sort of the last straw. Because, I mean, we all moved up together. So how the hell did they not see us? How did they not know that we were friendly assets? And everybody we've been fighting tonight was wearing civilian clothing. Not army regulars. So, you know, I mean, how do you misidentify your own team when all we've been doing is fighting people in clothes? Apart from the army base when we first took it, but everybody else has been in civvy clothes with blue bloody uniforms or whatever
User
on.
joined your channel.
So
if you wanna see like a kind of a similar thing that happened in real life, like it's not really funny, but the description of that video I linked down there is honestly comedy gold. Fortunately, none of the servicemen actually got killed as a result of this incident, but just read the description of that video, even if you don't watch it. Just kind of on that subject, Auntie, I thought of that video immediately whenever you mentioned this. It's like, we don't even look anything like the bad guys. It's like we're wearing helmets and armor and multicam, and it's just like, how do you mistake us for insurgents?
Wait, let me guess. It's a clip
that's
from
a
the
novel.
Generation Kill.
It's actually not Barbarian. It's from an actual engagement in Afghanistan.
Oh shit!
Oh wow!
Look at.
That's not just a comment. That's a novel.
There you go. Linked it again. Like I said, the description is way more cool than the video is, but yeah, apparently some National Guard trucks decided that PID was optional. Yeah, and they just started lighting up those dudes in the trench. It's just like, gee, a bunch of guys wearing army uniforms. They've got like helmets and body armor bobbing up and down in the trench. Nah, that must have been the guys who shot at us just now.
Don't they pop purple smoke and they still keep shooting at them?
They fired a flare actually.
Yeah, I'm at that part right now. He's trying to get the flare in his M203.
Yeah, and they still kept shooting after that. According to the description, one of the vehicle crews reported that they had killed several Taliban fighters and wounded a few others. It's just like, no.
I don't think they killed any, actually.
No, they didn't. All they did was shoot the platoon leader through both arms, and that was it.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Fucking 5.56 to both biceps.
I love how relaxed this dude is just at the trench. He's just like, oh.
I mean, by that point, he must have seen some real shit.
He's trying to stay as calm as possible, just laying back in it. Oh yeah.
It's like
this is my life now. Guess I'll die.
Yeah, it's not even funny, but at the same time, just the fact that it's comedically bad. Like, how do you mess up that bad, especially in real life?
Itchy trigger fingers.
Yeah, itchy trigger fingers and jarhead syndrome.
Like,
and I guess when you haven't shot around for a week, it kind of just need to shoot.
That's what I mean by jarhead syndrome.
It's like when you realize that they committed several of the things that we talk about, you know, here in this community, which is not even real life. They committed several of the same errors, like where they perceived that they were being engaged by where the army guys were, because the Taliban were shooting at them from the other side, right? And the round snapped over and went towards the trucks, and they're like, oh, it must be those guys in the ditch. So they stopped in a kill zone, they stopped their convoy, swiveled their turrets, and started engaging, just hanging out in the open. Think about that for a second. Didn't PID their targets.
I mean,
didn't get on frequency and battle track with anybody. Nothing.
Salt flow.
That's why
Indeed,
I thought you
it
were
does.
talking about the one scene from Generation Kill where they got the reservists doing that to them, fucking Delta Company or whatever.
Yeah. Just laying there waiting for him to run out of ammo.
Hey Falcon, you wanna help me test out my mission file?
Yeah, gladly. Realism.
Yeah, realism.
Okay.
Wait,
you've got. I'm gonna back this up. So I pictured.
I'm going to bed.
Okay.
Night, Auntie.
It's 3 a.m. here. Gotta go.
Oh, okay.
Stay awesome.
Well, quick one then.
All right. I was picturing our squad as like the lone survivor squad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what I pictured our team is, like a support, recon, kill infantry. That's kind of what I expected from this. Like, it didn't happen whatsoever. It was just a bunch of jarheads telling us to go fuck ourselves and then go doing our job for us, and then later saying, "Oh, that's what technicals are built for," but not telling us that this area is clear. All right, that's all I have to say. Good night, Auntie.
Well, my first stop with Liru when I team killed. Well, they put me as marksman. You see, I used to go as marksman on a high world all the time. I never went as a sniper. I just went as a marksman, or the what do they call it? Spotter. I used to go with spotter, and I used to get asked after a while to join squads because I play as a team. That's what I wanted. I wanted teamwork. So I used to get asked a lot of time, and then the guys at the high world asked us to join their modded ops server. And then I wanted to get in on looting stuff. So to do looting stuff, you had to get past Liru on a Friday night. This is a long time ago. So I joined an op, and they said, "Oh, you can go as marksman then." And I said, "Yeah, all right then." So top of the hill with my EMR, and we were on Stratus overlooking the airport from that top where that abandoned place is.
Yeah.
And suddenly, people started just appearing in front of me. They just pop into view. Just literally just pop. So I thought, oh, targets, because we were shooting everything down there. So I took out one guy, and then another guy ran up, and I took out him, and then there's this friendly fire, and I'd shot the squad leader, and then I'd shot the medic coming up to the squad leader.
No.
So that whole platoon was really badly done. So anyway, Liru, I watched Liru's stream back later, and he can see the squad moving up, but from my point of view, I couldn't, and I wasn't streaming back then. It was shortly after that I started streaming. But anyway, I'd shot everything that I could see on that airport. There was a lot of static 50 cals. There was 2 pilots in a helicopter and stuff. So I watched Liru's video back, and he'd say, "Right, I can see this squad coming in." So he says, "I'm going to get onto one of these 50 cals, control the guy, and shoot them." And he gets to the 50 cal where the guy is, and the guy just goes down in front of him. And he goes, "Well, there's another one over the other side." So he goes to the other one, just about to take control, and he goes down. And he goes, "Bloody hell." And he goes, "Right, I'll get in the helicopter, and I'll take off, and I'll do a strafing run and then disappear." And he gets to the helicopter, and the 2 pilots are lying there dead with bullets in their heads, you know? And he's going, "What the hell?" And then somebody else in his field of view just goes down as well. And he's going, "Hang on," and he gets on the map and he says, "That's that anti-static." He says, "We're going to have to do something." So he sets up a mortar team to mortar us, so we leg it, and then we get away. And at the end of the op, he said, "I'm going to team you up with a guy called Jumbo Spike." And I said, "All right." That's why. He says, "Because he's the best sniper I've ever seen in this game." I said, "All right." He says, "And you're the second best I've ever seen in this game." And that's where it all stems from, all this, you know, Anti's always a marksman, Anti's always a sniper. And I'm not. I'm a lot of the time a medic or a grenadier. But in the public ops that we started, when I was a sniper, I was shooting at 2.5 kilometers. Well, the LRPS doesn't go that far. You have to shoot above the guy's head where you can't see him in the scope to shoot that distance.
God.
So I'm shooting people at 2.5 kilometers, and I'm taking out his whole AO before our guys even get there. So Liru's getting pissed off with this all the time, because every Friday op, me and whoever's out there, we go somewhere and we start wiping out the AO before the guys get there, and it's screwing up the storyline. So that's when he started sending people around behind us to try and take us out. And and he started doing that quite a lot. So when we had the KA weapons pack on, you could have an MP5 as your sidearm. So I used to take an MP5 with 44 round magazines and silencer and everything on it.
Jesus.
And I heard voices behind me one day when a squad leader said, right, get up there and cover us as we go down to this compound. I went, yeah, no problem. So I get up on this little house and I hears voices coming behind me. I pulls out the MP5 and I slaughters his 6-man squad that he'd sent to get me. I just turned around, just mowed them down and got back on me gun. So that's when he said, look, can you just not please decimate the AO? Because, you know, these guys want a bit of fun, and if you're going to take everything out, and I went, yeah, all right then. But so I've had to tone it down, you see. So nowadays, sometimes I don't get to fire a shot in a mission at all. I just report what I see and hold back. And I was out with WhatsApp, and he was a sniper, and I went as his spotter. And then there was somebody else, because on the Friday Public Ops, we used to have two sets of recon snipers. And I went with somebody else. I think it might have been Barty was a sniper and somebody else. I just went to spotter. And of course, they had whatever rifles they had, like the 408s or whatever. And I had the EMR or SIG 556, whatever they call it these days, with 20 round magazines and a big scope on top. And I had the score that was double theirs. And I think, what are you guys not shooting at, you know? Because Leroy said, oh, there's plenty of targets, just help yourself this time round. And when I looked at the scoreboard, I had twice as many kills as both the snipers put together. Just from my little spotter's rifle. So, yeah, I've had to tone it down. So I don't do marksman a lot these days. I go as grenadier, but now Leroy was saying, can you not lob those explosives too much, please?
Hey, Auntie, are we keeping you?
Yeah, it's 3 a.m. I need to go.
Alright, good night, Auntie.
And you need to go test maps, so.
Indeed.
Yeah, I'm off. Anyway, I'll take what you said and I'll pass it up the chain, and we definitely need to do something because it's getting worse and it needs to be stamped on.
Yeah.
When Sniper gets back, heads will roll.
Ouch.
Sniper's up in the. He was up in help desk earlier, wasn't he?
Yeah. Well,
yeah, he's probably on his phone. His new PC hasn't arrived yet, so.
Can't wait for that.
All right, thank you, Auntie.
But what's that's down there in Task Force Radio? Oh, they must be doing
Yeah, I'm
something.
not gonna touch him.
Yeah,
what they're doing.
Fissions.
I'm not in the mood to.
What? There's another mission?
No,
Bad Wolf.
Bad Wolf's testing.
All right, okay. Yeah, I'll
I'm
go to
not in
bed.
the mood
It's
to-
3 a.m.
All right.
Got Leroy's up in 14 hours. I need to get some sleep.
What have you
Alright.
play like the op actually, my man?
Well, it's like
No,
that,
no,
isn't
just-
it? 14
just
hours
testing
time.
You should play it just to test it.
I mean, okay. If you want to join in, I can kind of set it up for a duo run, I suppose.
All right, what is it exactly?
SWAT.
SWAT op stuff.
Oh no, my Zeus is still loading.
All
Right,
right,
I'm off. I'll catch you guys tomorrow.
Later. Night, Auntie.
Night, Auntie.
Disconnected.
And that's me gone. I'm out of here. I thought I'd stream that so that the guys could review. Well, anybody can review it. But there is a problem right now. There's a lot of tomfoolery, a lot of jacking around, a lot of non-serious crap that's going on, and it needs to be stopped before it gets out of control. I mean, we're here to have fun, but if a few people are mucking about, larking, and spoiling it from everybody else who wants to play a little bit more serious, then it's got to be stopped. I hate being schoolmistress. You know what I mean? I hate getting heavy with people, but sometimes you have to. I hate being an admin half the time. Power. Yeah. But people know that it's serious when I have to speak up. Normally, I leave it to everybody else. It's like when when you're a kid and you've done something wrong, and your mum says, "I'll get your dad, mind," you know you've done something wrong. You know that you've gone a bit too far. Mind, I'll tell your dad. It's a bit like that, unfortunately. But no, we'll knock this on the head, and we'll sort things out. We'd probably not have to get too heavy. It's just a word in certain ears, I think. But right, going raid. What a raid! Somebody raided? Did I miss a raid? No, did I miss a raid? Oh shit! Let me have a look. No, I'm going to bed. You shouldn't raid me. That's the wrong window to see what I... damn. Not a fault. I missed that. Hang on. That's the wrong window. Oh, I've got so many bloody windows open. Hang on. Here we go. Where is it? Where is he? Raiding me when I'm going. That means I'm going to have to try and raid somebody else. I can't even find the bloody... there's dashboard. See, I'm so tired now. So tired. Please log in with Twitch. Go on then. Hurry up. Log me in with Twitch. Come on then. It's not logging me in. Log me in. Recent events. Recent events. Other. We've got Callum has followed. Thank you, Callum. Alpha has subscribed. It doesn't say anything about. Say to Liru. What? You're going off bands? What? Say to Liru. He has a small dick. How do you know? And that's not what I've heard. Honestly. Actually, is he streaming right now? No, he's not. Okay, I don't know what he's doing. What time is it over there? It's 10 p.m, isn't it? East Coast. Bloody hell, there's only one person that I follow that is on right now, and that's Winter Gaming. He's doing his Friday night StarCraft. He's a good kid, him, you know. He teaches so many people how to play StarCraft. He's a right good one. Yeah, he's really cool. Yeah, I'll show you what I'll show you. I don't know if you guys have ever played. I love StarCraft 2. I really do. The World StarCraft Championships are on at the minute. Oh no, he's got music on. I don't know if that'll get me demonetized or not. But this is Mr. Winter. Winter Gaming shows people how to play StarCraft 2. I love playing StarCraft 2, except I'm useless at it. I love the strategy of it. You know, I used to play chess when I was younger. I love chess, but chess is limited by the number of moves you can make. There's only a finite number of moves you can actually make in chess. It's very limited, but this game is completely different. The first half of the game, it's all about timing. You have to get the timings right in your build orders, which you know is not very strategic. It's all about timings, but you can pull some cheesy maneuvers by building your stuff nearer to the enemy. It shortens your travel time across the map if you don't get discovered, that is. And the young kids that play this and win the thousands and thousands of dollars that are up for grabs. I mean, this is an old game now. This has been going some years, StarCraft 2. The original StarCraft has just been re-released. You can play it on Windows 10. You can buy the original StarCraft. I upgraded to the new one. And I've still got all the original maps that you can use. All the ones that people made, all the mods that people made, all the modded maps. Now, I've got them all on hard drive. Every one that I could find. I've got them on hard drive. And there's some fantastic games to be played in the old Brood War. You know, I mean, it's crappy graphics compared with today's, but it's a great strategic game if you're into this sort of stuff. It's a really cool game, and he always tells you how to play it. He does lots of commentaries, and you know, you can ask questions in the chat and he'll answer you, and he'll review all his games afterwards to show where he went wrong or where the other guy went wrong, and you know, and stuff like that. He's not doing much talking right now, but he does do that, and he's got a lot of YouTube videos on how to play. But it's a great game. It's a great game. Yeah, Calm. Yeah, it's same time for me, mate. I'm in England, so. But yeah, the World Championship StarCraft's on at Warsaw at the minute. So just started today for the weekend. I haven't seen any of it though. I just haven't seen any of it. I'm gonna go and check out. If I put if I just take that and stick that up there and do a search. StarCraft 2. Just have a look, see if there's any VODs running. Base Trade's got some stuff on. Oh, Nathanius is on. I wonder if Nathanius is commentating this year. I doubt it if he's awake at this time of night. He would have been out partying. So he's probably not commentating. He does a lot of commentating on StarCraft 2. No, there's none there. Oh, my telly's about to switch off. I use a smart TV for my streaming computer, and it's telling me that the television has been on for 8 hours. So I've been sat here for 8 hours. It's enough. 8 hours is enough. I've got to go to bed. My back will be killing me in the morning. I can't see any VODs, but it's World Championship StarCraft, so it might be under WCS. WCS. Rerun. No. Reruns in Russian, Red Diffusion reruns. That's not fair. Hang on, let's have a look at that one. That might actually be... Well, there's a rerun. Well, that's from 12 days ago. That's the North American Challenger. Neeb versus Jon Snow. Hey up, Zombie Grub. She's commentating. What's she done to her face? Far too much blusher on. My opinion. Nobody else's. Okay, but live. That's December. That's not spelled right. Anyway, I'm off. I'm going. That's he's the only one that's on. Can't raid anybody. Who's playing DCS? And you've got no viewers now, have I? Everybody's gone. It's just you kids. There's nobody I know there. My stream when I disappear will raid somebody automatically anyway. So I'll just do that. Anyway, I'm going, guys. Thanks for the follows and the donations and stuff tonight. It's been great. It's another 8 hours I've been on. I better get some sleep. Better get to bed. Get up in the morning. Oh, we got Leroy's up at 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, which is 5 p.m. UK time. It's the Tier 1 op. I'm not sure what we got because I thought last week's was the finale, but I'm not sure if we actually got everything done. So I'm not sure if it's going to be a new op or what it's about, or if it's just again finishing off the op, the campaign that we've been doing. But we'll soon find out, I guess. But that's Tier 1 op with Leroy. Same again on Sunday, 5 p.m. Sunday, and then later on some DCS stuff. Probably do some DCS tomorrow night, but there's usually a second op on Saturday, or tonight as it is for me. Right, but anyway, I'm going. Cheers, guys. Stay safe out there. Have fun. We'll catch you again tomorrow. Hopefully, as my back holds out. But what's happened to the dog? It's like his face is in there. Hang on, let me just dip the camera. That might reset it. There you go. There you go, Dave. Yeah, now you. Oh, look. Oh, his wet nose has dribbled all over my monitor. That's going to need a clean. Ugh. Mucky pup. What's he like? That's an evil looking dog, if you ask me. Right. Or Red Panda or whatever he is. I don't know what he is. Right, I'm off to bed, guys. Like I say, I always say, you take care out there. You stay safe and have fun. Play hard. And we'll catch you tomorrow. Good night, guys. See you later. And, well, just have fun out there. Let me know tomorrow what you've been up to as we play and we watch on Liru's stream. And I'll go and get on the Discord and copy the guys what's been discussed tonight. Admin crap. Damn, man. Hate admin crap. Keeps the community together, though. That's one thing. We've got a great community. I think there's 3,000 members on the forum, and we've just culled it from about 5,000. Anybody who hasn't been on the forums in a year gets dropped. I mean, they can come back, just re-register, and it brings them out of dormancy. But if they haven't been around in the year, they usually got stuff, families, babies being born, university studies or anything. Real life stuff interferes with gaming a lot, so we understand that they might have to take a time off, or they might have moved on to a different game. You know what the world's like. You can't play the same game forever in a day. I mean, I play DCS, I play Arma, I play a bit of StarCraft, I play a bit of Warcraft, I play Total War occasionally. I've got Command. I've got so many games now. I used to play Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4 a lot. Haven't played them in such a long time. Might have to put them on and have a game or two. I mean, we used to have, we had 8 Battlefield 4 servers running at one time here. 8. That was 400 quid a month that we used to spend on those servers. 400 bloody quid. A lot of money per month to spend on servers. Anyway, let me get rid of that. Time to go. Right, I'm off, guys. Cheers. Good night. Bye-bye. Au revoir. Catch you tomorrow. Switch it off, Dave. Dave, switch it off. Dave, press the button. That's it. That's it. Put your foot. That's it. Good night, guys.